Today, man.
Get it humming.
All right. Hi to those on TikTok. Are we live everywhere else here?
Yeah, we are. It says live there at the top left there.
Sweet. All right, let's do it.
All
right, welcome to another week of Shotgun Candy, ladies and gentlemen. It's episode 24, Weird Alternatives to Western Medicine. You're here with our host AC, Elvis the King, and your host Rocksteady. So yeah, it looks like it's going live everywhere else here. Well, actually, it looks like it's going live in some spots. But yeah, we're just trying to get our head around all these different places here. We're live on TikTok. We're live on Fireside. We are live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, the whole lot. So
we are live on
I'm just trying to check that it's all good. So if you do want to leave a message during the show, please go to our Instagram, which you'll see on the screen on the ticker that's running along the bottom, Shotgun Candy _podcast_, and you can leave a voicemail. And when you do, we'll hear this sound. And when that sound rings, we'll be able to attend to your messages. We're going to try and break it up a little bit this week. We're going to try and just cluster the messages together at one time, so we're not bombarding through the whole show. But feel free to do that. I'll throw it over to you guys while I share this around a little bit. But let us know how your week's been, guys.
It's been a fucking week, man. It's been a long week. It's been one of those like feels like 9 days weeks, you know.
Yeah. Where back at the beginning of the week, I didn't feel like I was ever going to see the end of it. Right? It was just insurmountable.
Yeah, you just want to die all week long. My hair's all messed up, man.
You look great, Sam. You look awesome.
Did I have anything on my face? I think something over here. I'm fine.
It's a little hard to tell in those dark shadows over there, King.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, I really was feeling like I needed some medicine this week, some crazy medicine. So we did a little research on them odd, weird alternatives to Western medicine, you know?
Yeah.
That's what we're going to be talking about.
Yeah.
And absolutely are.
Crazy because, I mean, think about it. Everybody where we're from, right? Like anywhere, the Caribbean, if you're from like Europe, if you're Australian, I would imagine. I'm going to ask you that question pretty soon. In America, there's things that don't fit into like Western, like traditional, go to the hospital and get a, whatever, of Tylenol, that kind of stuff. Like
get a booster shot.
Right. four now. So there are those things that like your grandma was like, no, you don't need to go to the hospital. What you got to do is rub some lemon juice on it. You know what I mean? So what kind of things like that are in Australia? I know that you are Italian of descent, but maybe there was some Australian crossover with Italian rock.
Oh, we only have, I don't even know if we have many over here, but there's one that we do have where, if we're out in the bush walking around and we got to watch drop bears, we rub a bit of Vegemite on the back of our neck to defend ourselves from them.
Oh, okay. I was thinking like,
we don't fuck around over here.
I was thinking like kangaroo ravioli or something.
Scorpion blood.
Well, it's a little, ravioli's a little pouch, and a kangaroo has a little pouch. I figured the two should go hand in hand.
It makes that.
Thank you on TikTok, Jeremiah.
So what's up with Fireside there, guys? Are we doing a video on that, or are we just leaving it?
Oh yeah, let's do that. We forgot all about that. Let's do video. Oh shit, let's turn on the video.
Good job.
We got audio only.
Good for picking up that. Yeah,
so
good for picking up. Oh no, we still got the fucking weight pot going there. Look at that.
Yeah,
let's drop that there.
That's my fault.
There we go.
You got to invite me up to the video because I'm not able to create my own content on Fireside, dickhead.
Fucking shit, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm just going to keep shitting on your app every week that I don't get a content creator.
Invite a video. There you go. Yeah, should have an invite there, King.
Hey guys, shout out to the new Shotgun Candy look. If you guys like it, nice and clean. So hopefully you guys are gonna enjoy it.
Yeah, we're doing a bit of Shotgun Candy. Those here live on TikTok, thanks for bearing with us. I know you'll just see me, but you'll hear a couple other guys. If you want to get the full experience, because they won't give us our fucking stream key yet, go over to Shotgun Candy on, just Google it, Shotgun Candy. You'll find us on Twitch or YouTube. They're the main platforms to catch us on there, really.
Absolutely.
Just go everywhere. Go everywhere and then tell us where you found us.
And then chime in. Let us know what's up. We'll play the messages and get you part of the conversation. So we want to know what you guys have. Maybe you're Czechoslovakian. Maybe you're some kind of a, in the Caribbean where it's just, we're not going to the doctor. We're going to rub some herbs and we're going to make our own kind of thing. So that's really interesting to me.
Do you think those people in Czechoslovakia check themselves before they erect themselves? Sorry,
before
My
you-
mind works very stupid
I
sometimes.
used to go out with a Czechoslovakian woman before. Beautiful people. My God. The
Well,
women there are just.
They are
Some of them. Let's not make blanket statements like every Czech woman is gorgeous. Some of them are ugly as shit, you know.
some of them, yeah.
And you
Not
ugly
the ones
bitches know
that
who you
I've
are.
banged.
Yeah.
It's good and bad, for sure. For sure. So, so Rock, well, Elvis, let me ask you, what kind of did your grandma ever tell you, like, rub some of
Take
these
a
on your shit and don't worry about it, get it back outside?
like rub a fistful of amphetamines on it? No, man. I grew up as a little boy when little boys were more of men than men are now, because we'd fall out of a tree and skin your knee. I mean, we didn't go to the hospital unless a limb was falling off or we were on fire.
Right.
It was like grandma says put Vicks on it. That's what Pilot Car says. Of course.
Cussing on it, get the fuck outside.
Man, you put Vicks on anything. You got pimples, put Vicks on them, make them shinier. Everybody will notice. But at least you'll smell good. I wonder if you put Vicks on yourself and you walked under them drop bears, would they jump on you? Because it's like eucalyptus.
I think that would scare them off, or it might even attract them. I think that gives them a hard on. They just want to get stuck right into you, right?
That's what I'm saying. That's all they eat, right? Eucalyptus.
Bamboo and shit.
Yeah.
You think them
You're
dudes ever
talking
get a
about
stuffy nose?
koala bears.
Ain't that what a drop bear is?
No. Drop bear's a totally different thing altogether.
What the fuck's a drop bear then? I thought a koala bear.
A drop bear is a little bear that will drop down and fucking latch onto your neck, and it will just viciously tear your fucking throat out. Plus, they're full of different diseases and
Is that a real
viruses
thing?
yeah, you better Google it.
You're saying you want
72 Architect says just dropping by.
what's up?
Just dropping by. Can't bear to see you.
Yeah.
Perfect timing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, as far as
Alright.
Vicks Vapor Rub, is that something that's prevalent in Australia?
Yeah, we use it a lot if you're sick, if you can't breathe properly, or if you're choking some bitch out, you'll put some Vicks on there. Yeah,
Right. Or if you're just trying to slide it in with some spicy sauce,
yeah,
Mhm.
that's right.
Don't ever masturbate with Vicks Vapor Rub. I know-
Whatever. You're not a doctor. You're not my doctor.
Yeah. It's like
I'm talking out of experience here.
a menthol dick.
I won't. Because I'm Cuban, right? And Cubans do it for everything. And let me
Yeah.
give you the exact Spanglish version of Vicks Vapor Rub. It's called Bibaporu is what we call it, right? Bibaporu. And
Ibaporu.
Bibaporu. And that's Vicks Vapor Rub. That's the way we say it in Cuban, right? Your grandma used to be like, oh, ponle Bibaporu. And you just put vapor, and then you put a shirt on and it's all sticky. It's the worst feeling in the whole fucking world. I hate it.
Yeah.
I know people that just rub and lather themselves all over with the shit and just go to bed.
Ooh.
My parents been gay, right?
Yeah, that's like senior citizen vapor rub, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Bang, bang.
They had to make icy hot. They had to make icy hot to make it less weird. It's like, dude, why is it called Ben Gay?
Yeah, Ben Gay. Well, that was the joke. That was a joke when we were kids. We go, man, Ben Gay. Oh yeah, for how long?
72 August says, I've got some bears looking for picnic baskets and there are none in sight. Guess they got to go for those necks. Yeah, that's right.
Hey,
Oh.
boo, we got to go for those necks. I'm pretty hungry. Hey.
Well, Vicks Vapor Rub ward off those bears. I think it would attract them. I think.
I don't know. I think Vicks Vapor.
To my mic. There we go.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
think
little
it
funny.
Bears. But good one, 72 Architect. Well, yeah, there's some of those, right? And there's other like superstitions, a little bit off like the medicine part, but like, in Cuba, my grandma would say, like, are you sick? Don't ever be without socks. And I'm like, why? I was like, well, because that change in temperature on the floor, I never really understood it, but always be without, if you're sick, you got to put socks on. And I was like, why? Do the viruses get up under your feet? You know what I mean? Is that something that you guys,
Yeah.
did you ever?
No, I just know that if you go walking outside, you can get pinworms between your toes, and they whittle. They're like a parasite. They whittle their way in there, man.
For real?
Practical. That's
Yeah,
more
yeah,
practical.
yeah.
Oh, shit.
That's why you got to wear boots
Yeah, no.
outside, man.
Right.
My wife always threatens my son to do that because the worms would get their feet. I thought she was fucking around or just scaring the shit out of him.
No, that's true. They call pinworms, man. They get between your toes and then they get in your skin, under your skin.
Gross.
Yeah, okay.
They're little parasites, man, just like children.
Fuck
Yeah.
No, I heard it this week.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. And we had one sitting here for a little bit from worm. I'm going to take that because it's been sitting here.
Speaking of worms.
Speaking of worms, exactly. It
Yeah,
reminded me
worms-
I've got to take this call.
Worms
So
got
here
a
we
little
go.
foot fetish too. I know that.
I demand you turn off Wait Pot and his brand of reggae, whatever the fuck that is. I can't hear AC either. What's up, guys? Good morning. It's your boy Wormillion in the building.
Thank you, Worm. Thank you very much. I think it's
Everybody hear
sorted
me
now.
on Fireside? I can't really hear Fireside at all. I turned it down.
I got everybody muted on Fireside.
Give us a clap if you can hear us on Fireside there.
It's the quiet show.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
All right, they can hear us. They can hear us.
Turn up the phone a little bit there.
Yeah.
Let me know if you can hear that. Cool. So
No, 72 Architect, AC's Cuban heritage, not Mexican.
That's right. That's right. Pilot Car says no. It would not ward off bears. It would only make them smell better. They would find them asking a lot sooner. Yeah, it would clear their sinuses. They'd be like,
yeah.
Finally, I can search for the humans I require for sustenance. I guess we can jump right in. Is there another ditty we want to play there?
No, it's not at the moment.
All right, cool. So I mean, what is alternative medicine? What is it? I mean,
it's funny because modern medicine to me is the alternative. Like, because this shit we're talking about goes back hundreds of years. You know, like
that was literally my point coming up. Exactly, you nailed it. What this is really the alternative medicine is what we discovered as we, as science grew, as science evolved. We, penicillin, things like that. That's fantastic. These are great, discoveries that can only enhance what we holistically always did for the last thousands of years, right?
Well, see, that's if you're in the school of thought where like chemicals beat nature. I think it's the other way around. I think a lot of the old school remedies, like still to this day, if you get a burn, what do you put on it? Put aloe on it, right?
Right. If you get sunburn, aloe, everything's
you can go to the drugstore and buy aloe in a tube. It's like, well, fuck you, science. Nature did this shit better, man.
Right. Yeah, my grandma used to go outside. We used to get the actual. I grew up like that. I used to break up the aloe and get out, and then just rub it on your back or your neck.
And it feels good, man. It feels great.
Fuck yeah, it's so slimy. Like I used to hate it because it was anything that makes me sticky. I'm like, come on, man. Y'all love to make me sticky.
You wouldn't like parties at my house then.
Oh well.
I'm just saying. But no, you see, a lot of other things, man. The other things that they used to use in nature, science tried to replicate it. Like the best medicines are all minerals. Like lithium's a mineral.
Sure.
That's the only real medication that comes from a doctor that's also on the periodic table of the elements. So, and now they got this. I use it all the time. It's silver nanoparticle lotion for cuts and stuff like that.
Colloidal silver. Is that what you're talking about?
Well, I don't know. It's called Armor Gel, the one that I use. Not a sponsor, by the way. Unless you want to sponsor me, send some Armor Gel because I just got a cut. I need to fix that up.
Just want to give a quick shout out while someone's in the room. Can't hit the kind of hood. She's dropped in, so thank you very much for dropping in.
What's up, hippie hood?
Yeah.
72. Hey Siri, are you sticky or are you sticky icky?
Well, speaking of sticky, guys, I don't know. I've got this one different remedy that's like, I mean, call it remedy or call it alternative medicines for the Western world or whatever it is. But these are the different sort of things we've come up with. We found some strange things, and I don't know what these guys have found. As for this particular show here on Shotgun Candy, we go away, we research a subject, we come back, and we refer notes on the show, which is what we're about to do now. And for weird alternative Western medicines, I got one that was snail syrup. Did you guys come up with that at all?
I did, but see that is actually Western medicine. That's from Germany. Where it originated,
right? It is actually, yeah. Maybe we didn't title the show properly, but yeah, it says
we're not good with directions.
All
right, so
Germany's west of somewhere, right?
What did we interpret from?
Smash the hearts and smash the likes if you can here on TikTok. Just get this algorithm up. I don't know how it fucking works properly. I'm only going once a week, so at the moment, but we'll up in that during the week. But I believe it helps people find the show. But anyways, okay, so snail syrup. Snail syrup is, to the surprise and disgust of many, snail syrup is used in Germany to combat sore throats and coughs. The success of snail syrup can be attributed to the apparent ability to thin mucus and reduce the urge to cough. So I had no idea that the Germans were squirting fucking snail juice down their throat to help.
I think they just like sucking off snails, man. The Germans are weird. Have you seen some of their porn? Why do they all wear leather pants? I don't care who it is. They got leather pants on.
Riley, how you doing there, brother? We've got Riley here on TikTok.
But you know what's funny? Whiskey does the same thing.
Yeah, that's true. It does.
Surprisingly, a lot. Like
I wouldn't know. I'm just drinking coffee, but yeah, I believe it does. As I'm starting to come down with a cold.
Let him know. Clap it up for
Yeah.
whiskey.
Give it up
Oh,
for whiskey or bourbon or whatever. Tell us what your poison is. Whiskey or bourbon. Depends on where you're from.
whiskey.
Yeah, whiskey.
And cocaine came up a lot. Let me tell you, cocaine was a huge
Man.
thing. You know, there's an old meme that says, "Oh, you got looks like you got ghosts in your blood." It's like 1925. It's like
Yeah.
doctor's like, "Well, looks like you got ghosts in your blood. Guess we'll do cocaine about it."
Right, cocaine's a cure-all, man. It fixes all your problems. It only gives you one: getting more cocaine.
Two architects said, believe it or not, Western medicine term you guys are using, it's misappropriate. The reason
we don't give a fuck.
is
We
because
just
it's American many holistic and alternative medications that were not developed in a pharmacy. He's right. So
Yeah, but those people lived east of people in Asia. So fuck you, we're right.
I want to give a shout out to Adario Riley, who's in the listeners on TikTok. Shout out to you for joining the show. Thank you very much.
What's up?
So that was the snail juice, snail jizz.
Oh,
but
God.
I'm sort of pretty keen to get into the things that you guys have had. I'm not cutting the show short there, am I? By moving on to that.
Not at all.
No, how about Peruvian frog juice, man? Have you seen that?
Oh, I think I did see that. Yeah.
What
Go ahead.
Peruvian frog juice. Now, I can't. I don't even know how they make it. It didn't really go. The article I read didn't really go into detail about how they make it, but apparently it cures everything from like tuberculosis to like high blood pressure. It's one of those things that's a cure-all, just frog juice. I don't know if they puree it and make it and sell it like a Jamba Juice at the mall, or they make bubble tea out of it, put little frogs floating in it. I don't know how it works, but apparently you drink the shit and it fixes everything except.
It's claimed that the frog juice helps with numerous illnesses from anemia, tuberculosis, from bronchitis and brittle bones. However, with the Titicaca water frog, and I don't even know if that's a real fucking name, Titicaca water frog being on endangered species, they'd recommend you avoiding using this tonic and searching for something else.
Oh man, so you got to get like an off-brand frog.
I'm having some troubles here.
Generic frog, please.
What's going on?
Yeah, you just got to get to. But I mean, people have been licking toads
There
for
we go.
years, right? It's supposed to be like enzymes that can make you trip out and shit like that. So maybe these people still have these ailments. They're just tripping balls, and they're like, "Oh, I feel so much better now. I drank that frog juice." Now, you think there's a difference between Peruvian frog juice and like, I don't know, Guatemalan frog juice? You think that people could tell, like real connoisseurs, and be like, "Wait a minute."
Kind of hippie, kind of hood says generic brand frog. She's a little surprised at this one.
You don't want that generic over-the-counter frog. You want that real good, deep rainforest shit.
You want
man.
that insurance,
Good stuff, man.
the health insurance frog.
Thank you to whoever's smashing the likes. I can't see who's smashing the likes on
Yeah,
on
your HMO gives you
TikTok,
that
but someone's
shitty
doing it.
frog.
Thank you very much to that person. I think it might be kind of hippie, kind of hood, actually. Thank you.
What does it get?
All right.
So yeah.
AC, man. What do you got, brother?
Oh man, I got a couple things. So I got some back stuff because I want to definitely touch upon what happened back in the day. Things like a Wild West hangover cure that was really, really popular back in the day was either you got
Or whiskey.
rabbit poo tea. So you actually took rabbit shit and you steeped it, right? And you made a thick pungent tea from it. And that was a great hangover tool. Also, people suggested to do owl eggs. So specifically owl eggs. Owls are extremely aggressive. They're horrible. They have a huge wingspan and can fuck you up, peck your eyes out, and kill you. So what's that?
Who?
Who
Owls. Ooh, owls.
Ooh. Hey, we got somebody commenting there. It says they have this on an 80s style Bluetooth radio. So it's like talk radio. Well, it's like talk radio, but with three jackasses just making dick jokes.
Pretty much.
So that's it. You found the right place or the wrong place. It's up to you. But we like it.
Exactly.
So it's like talk radio. It is. Except
Jenny Bailey 365. I'm assuming you're Jenny Bailey every day. There's no
Jenny Bailey. So Jenny Bailey, this is how it works. If you want to leave a message for us, you can leave one through our Instagram, shotguncandy_podcast, and we can play it on the show. Just like we're about to do here with Worm, who sent another message. So here we go.
I'm just curious about how they knew we were 80s.
Sounds real good. A Titicaca frog smoothie. Delicious.
Can I get that with mango though? I like mango.
Purified in the lake.
Takes the gaminess out of that frog juice. Just saying.
Frog hairs.
Purified.
It's funny. It's funny you say something about rabbit shit tea, right? Because I know rabbits, they eat their own shit the first time around. Did you know that?
I did not know
No.
that.
Yeah,
What do
rabbits.
you mean the first time around? What they give birth? They take their first breath of air and then they shit and eat it for the first time.
What are they?
No, every time a rabbit takes a shit, their shit is coated with a clear like gelatin called cecum, and they have to eat that because it has enzymes and things that help them digest the, because all they eat is like grass and shit. So that stuff will lock you up every now and
Are you
then.
sure
Right?
it's not just the female rabbits and it's called semen, not seeking?
No, they do that too. But yeah, so you'll see rabbits. They'll eat their own shit the first time around, and then the second time they leave it alone.
Stop saying eat your own shit.
Eat your own shit. They will consume their own feces. They will masticate on their feces, and they will digest it and shit it out again. And yeah, so that's actually true. And the other thing about rabbits, their dick and balls are inverted. Their balls are up in front, and their dick is behind.
Come
Is it
again?
really? Can't say I've had much experience with rabbit cock before, but
yeah, rabbits. It's like
I'm gonna
upside
absolutely
down.
Google this shit now.
My lord. Okay.
Now, when male rabbits fight, that's the one thing they do is they try to castrate each other.
That's a fuck,
Wipe
man.
their seed off the planet. You
That
will
is-
no longer breed your generations to come.
I know a little bit about rabbits. I used to have a couple of rabbits.
I used to fuck like a rabbit back in the young day.
There's just I think there's some breed of rabbit that he has sex until he has a heart attack. He just goes around for like 2 months straight, just banging, just constantly, one right after the other.
I had a heart attack.
Then he has a heart attack. Well, look at that. You're exactly like a rabbit.
Little known fact: Rock had a heart
Yeah.
attack.
They're going to put, I heard Perth is going to put a rabbit fence around your house so you can quit going out and breeding and eating people's gardens.
Excuse me while I just eat my shit.
Yeah. Well, see, I mean, that's the thing about rabbit shit. It's probably good and, got a lot of fiber because all they eat is grass and weeds and
Shit.
I don't think they eat anything but they're like complete herbivores. They're not like part-time, like, some other fucking animals. You guys can't make up your mind.
Fair one.
Oh,
Well, that's
man.
interesting. I didn't know about so much about rabbits like that, and but I've got a whole bunch of other facts here. But you must have, I don't know, I must have 20 odd ones here. AC.
Hit him up.
What else you got?
More.
I got a pretty
got
interesting one. It's not really medicine, but it's from Indonesia, right? They got this thing called train track therapy.
I came across it, but go ahead and explain this. Yeah.
That's where these Indonesian people, there's like, I guess I'm imagining 2 sets of train tracks. There's one, they find the one that the train's not coming on, right? So they're like, all right, everybody, we're going to lay on the left today. They put their head and neck on the back of one of the train tracks and they drape their feet over the other and they lay there till the other train passes.
What can go wrong?
They say the vibrations and the electrical currency that goes through it, they say it heals your body of like,
Yeah.
I love these things. Like,
Yeah, of course.
Western medicine, they're like, oh, here's one specific problem, and then here's one thing that's going to fix that one thing. Over there, they're like, just lay on the train tracks; it'll fix everything. You'll be fine.
No pain about it.
And if you're stupid and you lay on the wrong tracks, everything's fixed anyway because you're dead now.
Right. Exactly.
Who the fuck is discovering this shit?
You're rolling the dice, dude. Just like you're like,
People in Indonesia, man.
You know what you got to do? You haven't lived. You haven't lived until you tied yourself to a fucking train. Figure out which one's coming and which one's going. But after you do that, tie yourself there. What a rush! All
Like, you imagine going to the doctor and you're like, Doc, I just have these pounding headaches all the time, and my foot hurts, and I got a little back issue.
Put your head on the train track.
Yeah, he's like,
Put your
I know
head
what we'll
on
do
the
with you.
train track.
Come on out back, and we're gonna lay on the tracks for a while. You'll feel fine. Trust me.
Come on out back. You got train tracks back there, bud.
But see, to me, there's something with that. Honestly, like there's probably a little bit of truth to that because I believe in that. Vibration healing and electrical pulses, can heal and reset a lot of things in the human body because we have an electric current going through us already all the time. I know it's millivolts, but I don't really know what kind of electrical current is created with a train going over a track that you're not laying on. But I don't know.
The Matrix taught me that. The Matrix taught me how we were batteries.
And we are kind of batteries. Some of us are dead batteries.
I feel pretty dead sometimes.
Rocksteady perked up, but he knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
He's like, dead battery? You say dead?
You say dead?
Shout out to all the dead people. We love you.
We won't go there right now. We had some terrible news
Well,
that's come to us just before the show.
I hope we don't all go here now because that'd be like the apocalypse, wouldn't it? Let's just all go one at a time. It'd be much
Well, if
easier.
you're dead, there's potentially a cure with some dried lizard soup. I don't know if you came across that one.
Oh,
But,
Find that, Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
did find out.
it was Hong Kong's answer to all of your medical needs. This
See, once
delicious
again,
soup,
everything. What's
this
wrong?
delicious
Yeah,
soup should satisfy your taste buds at the same time as healing you. And there's not too many medicines that you can do that. The lizards are dried and then boiled in a broth with yams, dates, and onions. Advocates of the soup say that it helps to soothe sore throats, chesty coughs, and provides the body with energy. They also claim that the soup is effective in protecting against future viruses.
and
Look
future
out,
dates.
COVID-19.
Future house guests and dates, because nobody's gonna want to come over. Oh, fuck, that guy only eats. Now this is a stupid ass name. Dried. How can you have dried anything soup? Wouldn't it be rehydrated lizard soup?
Right.
I mean, if you eat soup dry, you forgot a few ingredients. I'm sorry. There should be a little bit of water in there or something. Maybe mix that
Well,
with
that's
some frog
exactly-
juice. I wonder if you had frog juice and dried lizard soup. Man, you'd probably cure everything. You'd probably cure AIDS and cancer at the same time. It'd be
Yeah.
amazing. You
With
cure
a bit of
make
fucking
world peace
slug
with
juice.
yeah, sucking on a slug and then you eat dried lizard.
Speaking of slugs, you bring up a good point. This is off the dome, right? I didn't have this plan, but have you guys heard about this the maggot therapy? Whenever anybody gets like let's say you have like a really bad wound or an infection or like gangrene or
Yeah,
necrosis in your skin.
Oh yeah, I have.
People bring in these clean maggots, right? Like people think like,
Mhm.
oh God, I can't believe this fucking mosquito larvae or whatever, and it's disgusting, right? But it comes in clean because they have like a farm for them, and they put it up into a womb, right? A wound, and the wound,
or a womb, depending if you're dead inside.
if it's a necrotic womb,
Yeah.
wow, yeah, shove them up in there. So sorry. So when you
You have to put them in with a funnel.
when you blow dart,
Or a pastry bag. You squeeze.
like a little rosettes.
Yeah.
The
He gagged on that one.
not the maggot part, just the pastry bag part. It goes up against the wound and it eats all the necrotic flesh and the dead flesh, and it actually saves people from infection and from spreading it, because they're such disgusting creatures that they eat the bad. They're the bad.
They do. They're filthy, dirty,
Well,
rotten fucking
it's
scum.
funny because they stop eating when the flesh is not rotten.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, so they just cut out the. I mean, to me, that's like a lazy ass doctor. He's like, you know what? I could cut this infection out, but fuck it, I'm just gonna smear maggots on you.
Do cocaine about it. Do maggots about it.
I'll be back at noon. They should be done. Well, humans relied on animals a lot for healing and stuff like that. Like they do that fish bath at the damn what do they call them? The people that these pedicurists.
Pedicures with the feet.
Yeah. They when you have like women have callousy feet and shit like that, they put them in there with these little fucking weird fish that chew on their.
Oh
dead
yeah,
flesh.
I've seen that. That's
That's an old ancient thing. Man.
Have you seen that?
Oh
Rob?
yeah. I have. They do that in Thailand. So I mean, if people want these sort of pedicures, there's different massage shops you can go to at the front. They've got long fish tanks with those little like sucker fish, and you just sit there with your feet in there, soften the skin of your feet, and they eat the dead skin off your feet.
Yeah.
Basically, that's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's what they do. I
And
mean,
that-
I'm thinking they could probably do that for your whole body, but who wants to lay there and have fish eat their face?
Come
I know
on.
some bitches that should.
Hey,
You
don't knock
want Botox? We can give you Botox and squirt botulism in your face. We can put maggots on it, or we can let fish eat at you. What do you want? Yeah.
Well, I would go for that. People would immediately be like, "You're not putting maggots on me. I'm not getting into a tank with little minnows that are going to eat my dead flesh or whatever."
Saint.
But
Sorry, just shout out to Cinder Saint. She just dropped in on TikTok. How you doing?
What's up,
Hope you're
Senator?
doing
Saying,
well.
how you doing? That's a good looking woman right there.
hey,
Just saying, go give her a follow.
that is.
But be respectful, you son of a bitch. I'll slap the hell out of you. Just saying. So let's get some voice messages going, man. You guys have got to chime in. Find that link below and leave us a comment. Tell us about some weird medicine that maybe your grandma for the old country gave you or some shit like that. We got
I'll do a
Asian
quick
people are the
refresh.
craziest. Have you heard of
Let's
this
do a
one
refresher.
in China? It's
Which one in China?
baby mice wine. Have you seen that?
Oh my!
Oh yeah.
What is
I
that?
think we came across the same research, but I don't.
I
Let's
think we
bounce it
may
back
have,
and forth,
yeah.
man. Yeah. I'm just
Well,
trying to bring it up.
apparently you take you got to get 10 to 15 baby mice, only 2 to 3 days old at the most, right?
Oh my god!
Yep.
And then you put them in rice wine, and you let them ferment for like 15, 18 months or some shit like that.
12
And
to 18
then-
months. Yeah. Yep.
Then you're supposed to drink it, and it's supposed to make you feel better, I guess, about being a communist.
Feel better about your overall existence.
Oh shit.
So it's basically rotten mice in some wine. I think that was accidental. I think some guy had a dirty restaurant, and he was like, you know what? No, that's not spoiled rice wine with dead mice in it. That's medicine.
Yeah.
Well, turn this into a
Yeah.
doctor's office.
Apparently, it's so fucking putrid when you eat it. It's like it's a real like petrol or gasoline taste to it, right? But
Yeah, they say it
I've
tastes
seen
nasty.
the Chinese sitting there just hoeing into fucking baby mice with chopsticks like it's nothing. They
Yeah.
just pour a bit of fucking soy sauce on these things, squirming around when they're a couple of days old, and just
They eat them
basically
fucking
slaughtered.
alive.
Yeah. Well,
it's
not to mention octopus, right? So
So yeah, keep voting Democrat, everybody. We'll be having fucking Chinese food and rat stew houses all over the place, man.
in Korea,
Fucking commie bastard son of bitches, man. They don't have no food over there. They're reduced to eating baby dead mice.
I think
yeah.
See this colors right here? We don't eat dead baby mice here. We don't even live baby mice. We don't eat baby mice at all. Fuck you. I ain't eating no bug burgers either, Bill Gates. Eat a
Right.
dick.
that's right.
You need a hot beef injection, you fucking
Although
bastard.
we're free to do it. Although we're free to do it, and everyone died for you to eat baby mice if you wanted to.
Yeah. Clap it up if you want Bill Gates to get raped in prison. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Nobody clapped.
I can't hear the clapping. We're not on the same platforms as before. We don't
it
even know
don't
what the
matter.
fuck's going on.
It don't-
Everyone's
it don't
spinning
matter.
around, which is good.
I'm just joking. I'm just joking, but I'm being totally serious as I make jokes.
Whew.
So yeah.
Same thing in Korea with the living octopus, right? They got the living octopus. They bring you a plate of squirming fucking big-headed octopus, and they're
That's
all
nasty.
their tentacles
Yeah.
are all tiny and shit. And they bring you some chili sauce, and you wrap this fucking bulbous-headed fucking thing around 2 chops, all the tentacles and everything still squirming. You roll it around in that hot chili oil, and you pretend. I don't know that.
See, can't you have that reversed? Like just let the octopus eat the chili oil, and then you eat it, and it's inside of him. It'd be kind of like a
Oh my god, it's brilliant.
octopus hot chili cannoli thing. It'd be
That's
pretty good, man.
And then the whole bulbous head bursts in your mouth, and it's all chili oil and brains.
Have you
Cindy
guys
was
ever
saying,
eaten
she said I want that, and she's clapping. But when she says I want that, I'm not sure what she's talking about. What part of this is it? The mice or is it the octopus?
She wants
The
chili
live
powder
octopus.
in the octopus. Yeah. I hope you don't want no mice wine. That's nasty. I mean,
It's filthy.
you can make.
House
We've figured out that grapes make better wine than dead mice.
Tell you what, well, how
Exactly.
about this one? How about this one? I think this one's for the lady.
Oh, she wants that. She wants Bill Gates in jail. That's what she's saying.
Yes. Clap it up if you hate communism. Yeah, son of bitches.
Yeah.
Sorry if anybody in China's listening. I don't know we're on TikTok and what's
They won't be able to. Oh, that's right. Of course they will. We're on fucking TikTok. Yeah.
Worldwide,
All of our information
worldwide. So,
live.
how about this one? This was for the ladies. How about ladies? Do you suffer from any swollen eyes? Maybe in the morning you've slept too much. Maybe you had a long night. Maybe
I've suffered from a swollen jap eye before.
maybe he was a little rough with you last night. Maybe you were tossed around a little bit because that's the way you like it, you little dirty bitch, right? That's the way you fucking like it.
Why
Huh?
do you get to degrade her? Maybe she's not a dirty bitch. Maybe she's a dirty, very nice young lady.
Maybe, but she likes it rough.
Nice young lady with
Okay,
pink eye.
okay.
You never know.
Yeah, what's that?
You dirty bitch. You loved it so much that your eyes are swollen now because it was so
I gotta ask you a question about your opening statement there. Who suffers from that? Somebody
Suffers.
suffers from it. You just put up with it for like an hour and then you're done, right?
well for women.
Suffering's a strong word.
Some women, if you do have swollen eyes, it's literally it's the end of the world. So to do that,
Oh no! I woke up and I looked my age. Holy shit! What am I gonna do?
well, you can't filter the Instagram filter's not working.
Yeah.
The cure,
Or it made me look like Madonna. Oh wait, it's not on yet.
you actually you can take a live crab and you cut its eyes out, and then you throw the crab back in the water, and then you apply its eyes on the neck of the man who hath need, which means you're supposed to put it on your neck, the eyes there, and you get swollen, and your eyes get less swollen. So
Wow.
So-
What country is that? What country came up with that one?
What stupid ass backwards country is that, man?
it doesn't track back.
China.
It's always China, man. They're like, oh, you know what's good for this? Just fucking smear some dead crab eyeballs on the back of your neck and it'll fix the front of your face. That makes no sense at all.
There you go. Now you're talking. Now you're logically thinking. Think
She's
about.
saying, what do I do for swollen eyes? Cold. I think she meant to say cold pea soup. I don't believe it. No, but you could try a couple of crab eyes on the back of your neck.
Yeah, smear crab eyes between your legs and then your eye swelling will go down.
Yeah, grab some damn crab eyes, just rub them in the back of your fucking neck. And
you know what? You know what really cures a lot of things? Message me some dirty pictures on Instagram. Just saying. That
cold
fixes a lot of your
teaspoon.
problems.
Cold teaspoon. I thought.
No, I mean you could just.
teaspoon.
How about ice cubes or just waiting like 45 minutes?
Or see a doctor. I don't know. That was a stupid answer. Everyone went quiet. You know, like of course
you
not.
You can't see a doctor when your eyes are all swollen up and you look 40 when you're 40. God damn.
We got a message from Worm.
You got to get that swelling down before, you know. I love these women that go to the beauty parlor and stuff, and they get all made up before they go to get their haircut and makeup done. It's like, why you're doing the guy's job for him? Just wait till you get there. I can't be seen out of the house without my hair. All right, never mind. You're fine.
Okay. This is who's talking is we've got Sin of the Saint. You can catch us on other platforms on Twitch, on YouTube. They're the main ones called Shotgun Candy. And right now you're listening to the King, Elvis, and AC, which AC is you can find him on TikTok. And what's your TikTok there, King? The King on TikTok, I think it is.
I'm the King on TikTok, but full stops. Yeah.
With full stops in between. But we got a message from Worm. We're gonna knock that out of the park right now. Here we go.
Go for it, Worm.
If you don't want swollen eyes, try to close your eyelids when taking the facial.
Oh man. Yeah. In fact, I mean,
thank you.
There's a coming back to cocaine. I'm going to go into this one because I think this is a really shows how much we were reliant on cocaine back in the day. So not only were people kind of addicted to this shit and they didn't even know it, right? They used to treat hay fever. I know, right? Later on, people were like, "What?" So you treat hay fever with cocaine, right? So Dr. Thomas Jefferson Ritter's Mother's Remedies, that's a book, over 1,000 tried and tested remedies from mothers of the United States and Canada, published in 1910, contains remedies that have been phased out, like the one for hay fever, which called for spraying 4% solution of cocaine up the nose, kind of like Afrin, right? And
4%. I heard their dude is stepping on it too much. You need much higher than that.
Which was relatively normal back. They prescribed cocaine for indigestion, fatigue, eye pain, hemorrhoids,
being overweight. Yeah,
hemorrhoids, cocaine.
I used to take it because I had a successful job and too many good relationships, so I started taking it. It remedied all that.
I was working on Wall Street, so I got that disease. Yeah.
So,
hey, King, you might have to do that unmute thing again. That little bit of background sounds coming.
Is it really?
Yep, just a touch.
Son of a bitch.
Just a touch.
How about now? Is that better?
Still there.
It's still there.
What kind of noise is it?
It's like a hissing.
That's because I got a pet snake on my lap.
Paul Vado says, I think I'm suffering from hay fever right now. Yeah. Quick, get him some solution. That sounds better, King. That's better. No, I'm back again.
It was better because I muted.
There you go. Well, you can figure that out, I guess.
Sounds like the background rain is real. We're millions.
Worm is here too.
Hey, fuckers. Hey, fuckers. There it is. Gone now. Beautiful.
It's gone because we're muted.
Oh.
There you go. Sounds like pink eye. One of our listeners saying that. There you go. We lost the King, but he'll be back.
He'll be back. So,
what else we got? So I've had a couple too many coffees before we started. I'll tell you that. Damn. We just for the record, we started like what I thought we're on time. We're an hour earlier to what we normally do before we get on the show. We usually go on like an hour and a half before the show starts, right? We're like 2.5 hours this time. So I'm cracking my coffee, and
you know what that is? Coffee.
I'm a little into it already. Hey Dave. Dave's entered the room on Fireside. I see you there.
What's going on? Hey.
Let's see if the King comes back. Okay.
Yeah. Well, you guys have I'll wait for the King to go into it really, but you guys have heard of the benefits of tiger penis.
I've heard a little bit about it. It was the initial thing that made me think about this whole subject that we're talking about today.
How's
it's
that?
Back, King. Sounds like it's raining in the background there.
Mhm.
But there's nothing
Yeah.
going on here. I don't know what it is.
Got a fan or something?
No, I got nothing. I don't know.
It's funny
I
because
don't know what it is.
it happened off air and then it fixed itself. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll just mute again, I guess. And
It's not.
see-
It's not too bad. I mean, it's there in the background still.
There.
But
Fine.
anyway,
we'd rather have
we've
you
got yeah, rather have you than be on mute there, King.
for sure. So
Yeah.
Yep.
rather-
Here we
is
go.
it still happening? I don't know what it is because
Yeah,
I
it's
haven't
minor.
I was
It's
gonna
minor
have
at the moment.
moved.
white noise, so I got to take a shit now.
Well,
We've got a message here from Worm again. So thank you, Worm, for chiming in. If anyone else wants to leave a message, go to our Instagram, shotguncandy_podcast. You can leave us a message just like Worm is doing right now. Here we go.
Beautiful babies for playing my messages. I love seeing you guys. I got to tell you, I woke up. I was like, I'll leave a few messages. I'll probably fall back asleep. But now you woke me the fuck up. What the fuck is up, Shotgun Candy?
What's going on?
What's going on,
what's
guys?
going on?
That's what
Worm?
we do on a Sunday
did you
morning
take-
over there in the US. Nice
did
and
you
vulgar
take your,
before church.
1800s medicine? Is that why you're still awake?
He took so yeah. He had to do cocaine about it. So he was So when you were gone, King, I asked if you if Rock or the audience knew anything about tiger penis and tiger penis soup. You know about the
I
benefit?
know.
Can I say the little bit that I know? I guess I don't want to take away from it. Actually, I just know that by munching on a tiger's cock, it's going to make you more horny. Something like that.
Well, only if you're gay for tigers.
Right. Only for tiger gay.
Yeah. See, I'm not tiger gay. I wouldn't. They're too scary, man.
Yeah. It's really
Well, I
expensive.
think a tiger's the true king of the jungle.
It's a really expensive dish. You know, it's actually just it's not something you can always get. You know,
It's got to be something with small dick guys in China. That's all. That's what I'm gonna guess.
whenever it says enhanced virility, you know exactly what that means, right?
Little rice kernel dick Chinese guys.
That's right. So there's been major opposition by organizations, obviously, because the tiger's revered everywhere, and you know there's not too many of them, especially some species. But it's definitely contributed to the decline of tigers. So if you care at all about tigers or what they're doing in America with Tiger King and all that kind of stuff,
Yeah, stop eating their dicks, you fucking weirdos! You're killing the environment.
you're killing this fucking animal so you can like fantasize about getting your dick bigger. Like, come on.
I'm gonna go
I
out
would've-
on a limb here and say, if you eat tiger dick, you can kiss my ass.
I would have thought that maybe a tiger's pussy would get you more horny, but it's apparently a tiger's dick. So yeah, I think you're right on the gay side over there. We've got a message here from
You know what's
Video
funny?
Girl.
Tony the tiger is like, come on, guys.
I'm gonna knock this one
It's-
out there. King is
great.
Video Girl. Thanks for chiming in. Here we go.
What's that video girl?
Video girl?
Fellas, how's it going? Hope everyone's doing well.
Good, thanks, Video Girl. It's good to hear you on Shotgun Candy. So thanks for dropping in. Appreciate
It's
it.
really nice to hear her, but it's better to see her.
Yeah.
You know, she puts them gym
She's nice to
pictures up
listen to
online.
and nice to look at. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
She's easy on the eye and the ear.
I kind of
Girlfriend
want to meet her and get out of line so she'll slap me around a bit.
proper.
Getting out of line's what you do best, King, right?
Oh yeah, it's just,
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a line. I was just walking around aimlessly.
Go check her out on Instagram. She is proper fit. So
Yeah.
Proper fit.
proper fit.
She's laughing at that, so here we go.
Yeah. So
You guys, she said, you guys. Well, we're just speaking some truth there, Video Girl.
Yeah.
so obviously this is a big problem with wildlife conservationists and shit like that. But I mean, it's probably at the top of the totem pole of things that you can do to like enhance virility. Now that static is getting louder, but that the
It is.
virility that one is supposed to get from the tiger penis soup is supposed to be like unmatched, you know, beyond anything. And there's deer penis, and people for some reason they're fixated on penises. Like if you eat
Penis, yeah.
you believe anyone in the audience, it's a very simple question. If you eat something, you gain its power. That's it's a very simple question. But like, if you eat a dick, does your dick feel better? If you eat a brain, do you get smarter? That's ridiculous, right?
Oh, nice.
Is that ridiculous? Am I
It
really
is.
thinking that?
No, it's not. So it was glitching there a little bit there, but I just want to say thank you to Kind Hippie Kind of Hood for doing that. She's just helped us try to get to the For You page. Appreciate that. I didn't realize that that's what it meant.
Yeah,
But that's
why-
good.
Is it-
Yeah, awesome.
Is it static back, guys, or can you
A
hear me?
little better.
It's there and it's a little quiet. I don't know what's creeping in and why these little tech glitches happen. You know, we're streaming across so
knows?
many goddamn platforms.
I got other devices all over there. It might be messing things up. I don't know. I mean, I got nothing new.
It's cool.
Same microphone.
That's what live streams are about.
Yeah.
So I had this on my 80s style Bluetooth radio. It's funny. I was just reading some past comments there. Jenny Bailey.
Yeah, they're old and gone now. But Paul Vado seems like he wants to do a line of cocaine right now.
Yeah, he wants to get down with it. Absolutely.
He's not well. He's not well.
What do you guys feel about that? Do you guys feel morally opposed to like eating like a tiger's cock? Doesn't forget about how you don't know how it was procured, so you don't know if he got killed for the cock.
Let's put it this way: I feel morally out of place to eat anyone's cock, not just the tiger's cock. But would I try?
Well, I mean,
yeah, I'd fucking try anything once, Why not?
To eat it? All right, I'm gonna make note to self. We're actually up for anything at least once.
Thank you, kind of happy.
Down.
So I think, like, is there a way? Can't you just eat the tiger semen like a regular?
Can't you just drink the semen and leave the cock alone?
Yeah, I mean, what's the difference? It's just meat, right? I mean, I don't know what it is. Quit worrying about you. Look, everybody, if your dick is tiny, quit worrying about it. It's never going to get any bigger.
Wouldn't tigers?
You could eat an elephant dick, and it's fine. It's never gonna change. Nothing's gonna do it. Quit pulling on it. Quit putting weights on it. Those pumps don't work.
Speaking of little dicks, I mean, King, there's someone who likes to leave messages for you each week, and it's right here, right now. I'm gonna play those messages for you.
Play it.
Here's Juanito. Here we go.
He says, speaking of little dicks.
What's good, Shotgun family?
What's up, man?
Good morning, everybody. I hope everyone is well on this Labor Day weekend if you're an American.
Happy
and
Labor
if
Day.
you're not, then go fuck yourself.
I think that was directed to me. Follow up.
Yeah, that's very true about Video Girl. And surprisingly, Elvis as well. Not only is he easy on the ears, he's easy on the ass.
No.
I told you he picked on you, man.
Only when you take me to dinner first there.
We got one more from Worm as well. Follow up. Here we go.
It is scientifically proven that you cannot drink the semen and leave the cock alone.
Okay, but let's
you have to eat the cock until the semen comes.
What if you bring a friend?
Intended.
I'm just saying, if you bring a friend, they can do all the hard work, and you can just reap all the benefits, right, Worm?
Logistically, I'm gonna channel Dave Chappelle here. Imagine catching a tiger and fucking it. Like you can't, like, you know what I'm saying? You can't do that, and you can't milk it for its semen either. So you have to almost kill it to get its dick, and that's the only way you can. And just quickly munch down.
Of course, it is. You absolutely have to kill it to get its dick. Yeah,
right.
And here's the thing: do you eat sloppy, floppy tiger dick, or do you make sure the tiger's hard before you eat it?
I don't think you can.
It's a trick question.
If we wait till rigor mortis set in, he'll be hard all over.
Yeah.
You just munch down on it. It just depends. It's like sometimes
very hard to
like
eat. That's what they say.
You gotta swallow it whole.
Let me read a message here from Fireside that we missed a long time ago, and we're so sorry. You're so important to us. Infinity Page says, that's how I heal people through energy work. Truly the only way to long-term heal chronic conditions. So she's a proponent of alternative medicines outside of the Western
that's good.
construct. Now that's getting really loud.
I'd say that's fantastic if I believed in that shit.
Is it really?
I don't.
What the fuck is going on?
It sounds the rain comes really hard. Yeah, I don't know. Crazy. So, but hey, keep coming back when you can.
That's right. Shall we just keep taking a couple of minutes? They're flowing in a little bit more now. There's a bit more flow, guys. So if you want to leave a message, Shotgun Candy _podcast on Instagram. Leave a voice message just like Dave's done now. Here we go. It's a little bit of a long one, which is good. I love hearing from Dave. Here we go.
Hold on, Miss Rose. Welcome.
Good morning, gentlemen, and good evening, jackass. That's you, Rock. Hey, just stopping in. We, of course, the married couple, me, I am Dave, and my beautiful wife.
Sam, I am.
And we are making our way downtown. No, that was last night.
Making our way.
What's that song? No, and today we're going to be walking in Memphis. That's right. We are on the way to Graceland.
Nice.
So excited.
She's so excited about that. And then after that, we're probably head down to the city of New Orleans. Man, I just keep quoting songs. I need to stop that shit. But we have to get up and listen to Shotgun Candy. You guys are freaking awesome. So we're going to get ready to get back on the road. We'll be in Memphis in a couple hours. And I don't know. We might just be knocking on Elvis's door there. No, we won't do that. All right. I don't know. Hit us up. Love you guys.
Great show.
Love you too, man.
Thanks, guys. We
Sammy.
really appreciate you guys are like my favorite people. And except for Dave. And
Last
when I
time I
say that, I mean Sam only.
Yeah, they were in Missouri. Last time I saw them, they were in Missouri, and they were making their way downtown.
Oh, miserable. What? Missouri. Oh, that was fucking terrible. We got a message from Worm. Here we go.
Missouri.
Gonna go hang out in Elvis land? I mean, I would be if I was you. If I were you. If I twas you. Fuck. It's your boy Wormillion.
Nice bump there at the end. So yeah. Okay, cool. So I think we kind of discussed that we are not in the camp of wanting to eat deer penis or tiger penis, things like that, and that we kind of.
But if it's a lion's dick, I'm all over it.
But lion, you would.
Oh man, I'm all over a lion's cock.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got you.
Is there no echo now or whatever?
It's not too bad now. It's minor.
It goes for some reason, but it's like a shh.
Yeah, it's like rain. Sounds like rain. It actually suits the background.
Right.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if you guys can put up with it, I'll keep going. But
Yeah, it's okay right now. We'll let you know if it gets bad. We need you here, King.
Hey, Sam and Dave, when you go to Grayson, don't touch my shit, all right?
You should be meeting up with them, King. You should.
Yeah, it is.
Drive straight through town. They wouldn't even know. They wouldn't even know if you go. Are you Sam? Are you Dave? They wouldn't have a clue.
I'll give them a tour when they get there.
You should do a "How's your day" from Graceland. How's your day from Graceland?
Now don't cry when you get to the bathroom, because that's where to. Just saying.
So, I've got another one myself. I've got dead mouse paste. Did we say that one already? No, we didn't, did we?
It was mouse wine.
Dead mouse paste.
Nice.
Yeah, that's right. It was the wine. Yeah. Okay, let me have a go here.
You think some go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So, the little paragraph reads, who would put a dead mouse in their mouth? Well, apparently the ancient Egyptians did, with the hopes that doing so would ease toothache pain. In some cases, mashed mouse was blended with other ingredients, and the resulting poultice was applied to the painful spot. Egyptians weren't the only ones big on mouse curses. In Elizabethan England, one remedy for warts was to cut a mouse in half and apply it to the offending spot. The Elizabethans also ate mice, fried or baked in pies. Mice were also used to treat whooping cough, measles, smallpox, and bedwetting. I think that they caused all those fucking things. They didn't cure them.
Were they communist?
They must have been fucking communist. I reckon they were.
Eating them fucking dead rat, dead pies, you fuckers.
Them commies love eating dead rats, man.
They really do.
That's it. It's fixed. Hey, the problem's fixed, King. It's gone.
Is it?
Yeah,
it's gone.
Okay, great. Yeah, there's all kinds of default noise cancellation shit that goes on here. So if noises were happening in the background, it's probably
Joey Butts just dropped in the fucking house.
Joey
on
Butts,
Farside. How you going?
Hey, we got somebody named Monique Rose says, "Yeah, the boys. What's going on?"
Yeah. Hey, Monique. Yeah. I said hello.
Juan Rivera says, "What the fuck? Are you talking about mouse paste?"
No, you know how we fixed that? You know how we fixed your noise, King?
How's that?
I prayed about it.
It's in the Bible.
It does. It's faith healing. He laid hands on me.
Sin of the saint.
No, you know what's funny? But go ahead. You got a comment?
She just said, wait, do I have, where do I leave a message through the messages? You actually go to Instagram and go to shotguncandy_podcast and then just leave a voicemail through there and you'll be able to chime in and leave a message for us. It'd be nice to have you on the show. As Worm's just done, let me just drop a quick one there.
Shotgun Candy _podcast_ on Instagram.
Should be there, scrolling there if you miss it.
Well, the people on TikTok can't see our restream.
No, they can't. That's why. Yeah, TikTok's the only one that's not.
Yeah,
so here we go.
Periodically shout that out.
Yeah.
Instagram, Shotgun Candy _podcast_. We threw the underscore in there because, we're underdogs. Something like that. I don't know what
today. Okay. Just a plethora, a collection of disgusting and yet somewhat palatable, because what's so great about these things you're saying, it's making me think about putting things in my mouth, and really great show, guys.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate that. I'm just going to check on the
we
requests.
talk about butt stuff and putting things in your mouth, Worm gets excited, man. It makes his Sunday morning.
It really does.
I have a feeling that you've left it under probably my own message request here. Yeah, I know. That's not you. I don't know where you've left it. You haven't left it on ours, Sin of the Saint. I don't know where that's gone.
Oh, please do.
You think that
Somebody else
mouse
has got the
paste
message.
was accidental? But like some like Egyptian kindergarten kid was eating, like they used to make paper paste out of mice. He was just eating that shit. And they're like, "Look, it's medicine." Everybody knew that stupid kid who used to eat the paste. Do you remember that shit? Used to come in a jar with a little spoon in the cap.
Swallowing toothpaste.
Why would they give that to kindergarten kids, man? They smear it everywhere. It's just a mess.
But what? I don't think I ever did that. Like, wouldn't the first taste be like, bleh? You know,
every classroom had one dumb kid who ate the paste.
you know, he was going to be the one.
The one fat weird kid with the bad haircut. He's going to eat that paste, and then he's going to smear it all over his hands. And he's going to start crying because it's
Oh,
it's
there's
like
one.
weird OCD kid or some shit like that. And then you always had that one weird kid who used to paint it on his hands and let it dry and then peel it. Like, I'm peeling my skin. Weird.
Senator Saint, yes. So just send it as a voice message on Instagram. I see now you've popped up on Twitch. I think no, it's YouTube. She's on YouTube right now. Left a message. Yeah, the boys.
We'd love to hear your lovely voice.
Oh, absolutely. Share it. Share the show with other people that you think
with that thick, heavy Aussie accent.
Yeah. So we haven't got an accent, have we, Senator Saint? It's just these boys. But here's someone who has got an accent. It's Joey Butts.
Oh,
Joey Butts, what's going on, buddy?
I used to like to take a pencil and put it in the paste, and then when I take it out, and then who's putting the pencils in the paste? And then I would go, well, not me. As you can see, there's no paste on my pencil.
That's the one.
I ate it.
That's the kid. I told you.
I used to eat crayons, and people used to give.
That's the kid.
Fucking eat crayons.
Oh fuck.
They're just wax, man. They're all right.
All the kids are trying to color the best they can, have their tongues out. And
Joey Butts,
fucking going to town.
He smiles. He smiles. He looks like fucking 6'9" with the rainbow teeth. Like, who's been eating the crayons? Joey's smiling in the back. Not me.
we got a message from Senator
Hey,
Saint.
no shit though. We're talking about mice and crayons, man.
Everybody, this is our friend from TikTok, Senator Saint. Here we go.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome.
Hey guys, this is Senator Saint, aka Monique Rose.
Yeah, no, that's not you. I don't know where you've left it. You haven't left it on ours.
You guys
Senator Saint, I
are
don't know where that's
really funny, and you literally crack me up.
You think that mouse
Yeah.
paste was
I actually love the accent. It's great. I have no idea what you're fucking talking about because you lost me at fucking. You just lost me at capturing a tiger and fucking it. So, but anyway, yeah, keep doing it. It's great. It's good fun.
Thank you.
Happy to be a part of it.
I don't think I ever did.
Thanks for joining
Thank you
us.
very
man.
much.
You did fucking amazing for your first time, love. Check this out. Next time, when you do the voice message, lower your phone so you don't hear us talking in the background 10 seconds behind, and then we can hear your beautiful voice the entire time.
Oh yeah, lovely.
There you go. These boys are melting at your accent, which I don't hear an accent, but they do apparently.
Oh my god, do you see how my voice just dropped like 4 octaves because I just want to be talked to that way?
Okay, so we've got another one here from Juanito. I'm sorry if I'm just disrupting the show a little bit, but I'm just trying to keep on top of these. But I was gonna cluster the messages together, but because they're pouring in at all random times, and I'm a little high on my coffee.
These are our friends.
Yeah, play the message.
Hey, Rock, since you do book loud, you might understand this one. Dolly, how that's a name.
I have no idea what the fuck you're
Wow.
talking about.
That was
I'm gonna
that's
play it
what.
again. I'm gonna
That's
play it again. Hang on.
that's Puerto Rican speaking time.
Hey, Rock, since you do book loud, you might understand this one. Dolly, how that's a name.
Go ahead, now that's a leg.
I thought you said get laid how with my leg.
With my
I think he
leg.
was trying to say "oh man" something, but lost it. I don't know.
Beautiful accent.
That's a Thailand with a Puerto Rican accent, man. Doesn't work.
Look, you guys. Let me tell you.
Just say something about fish heads and knives, and then there you go. That's Thailand. That's probably most of the conversations. Lady boys, fish heads and knives.
You're gonna put a tiger in that Porsche, Tony? Maybe some lady tiger.
There you go.
Put his fingers in a dike.
Yeah. So check this out. Right in the dike.
That's my favorite line. That's my favorite line from that movie. Put his fingers in the dike. He's laughing at the news.
My favorite, we're talking about Scarface, Rock, right? And my favorite is when they play it on like network television, and a quarter of it is gone because it's all bad words.
Oh yeah.
And he goes, "Where'd you get that scar? Eating pussy, Tony?" and it changes like, "Where'd you get that scar? Eating octopus?"
Oh man, the best. Remember the 80s and 90s when damn dude, they used to do them made for TV versions of the movies and they edit them. Like my favorite was Young Guns because they had pretty foul mouth in that. And he's telling him, take this note down, right? Fuck you, you dirty bastard, or something like that. He goes, he said, "Kiss my eye, you dirty old buzzard."
Come on,
kiss my hand, you little lady. so funny. You ever seen that movie Tremors? When he kills that thing, he goes, "Oh, we didn't knock it out cold. We killed it. Fuck you." He's like, "Fuck you."
Fuck you.
The TV one, he goes, "Fooled you." It's just so damn funny.
I haven't seen that. No.
Sorry, man. It's just reliving the 80s. That girl talking about the 80s, man. That's when they had the best edits. Because nowadays, I don't even know how the hell they play a movie on TV. Everything's fucking wacko. Everything's sex on them movies. They're just going to show even Toy Story and shit. Got people making out.
Titties.
Yeah. We got two more. One from Sin of the Saint and one from Juanito. So I'm going to knock them out. Here we go. Whoop.
Oh shit! Lauren has joined the chat.
It's Mandarin or Cantonese for "fuck you, I'll beat you to death." So a little dick crack.
Why the fuck would I know what that says in Mandarin? We've got a follow up here too.
Hey, I wish I had another device working. I totally play that clip about the doctor who's like, "I have a degree in alternative medicine," and then the machine goes, "You have a degree in baloney," and sprays him with water. Yeah, that's alternative medicine.
Basically, yeah. There are no degrees. There are no degrees in.
What up, Worm? Grayson.
Okay, I just got a message saying that we're all breaking up. If that's the case, can you just let us know if we're breaking up? I don't know where Joey's hearing that actually. It might be on Fireside. I think it's Fireside's volume comes through a little funny for whatever reason, but we're on everything else.
I wanted to tell you guys in my own time that we're breaking up. Who let the cat out of the bag?
God damn it.
All right, we've got Sin of the Saint. She's got a message that might be fixed for the background noise. Here we go.
Oh, I can't wait.
And me neither. Let's go.
Okay, guys. So I tried again this time. Let's see if this is better.
Yes.
Oh
yeah. Yeah. No. Was good to do a live with you last time. Really enjoyed what you had to offer, and yeah, you're just a cool guy. Love what you're doing.
Thank you.
I feel like I really want to come to America. I don't know. It's just been like a bit of a dream of mine.
All right.
But I don't think I'm actually allowed there because of my prior convictions. Don't know what the go is there, but
come on.
Just go to Mexico
mate,
first.
I would love to go to Las Vegas. I would literally
Son of a
wow.
bitch.
It's like the shiny lights, everything.
Right.
It's definitely my scene. But
Yes, he's
definitely
married.
should hit you guys up if I ever do go to America.
Oh man, if you come over, I'll show you a good time.
But no,
A
I'm just
wholesome good time.
taking it easy, working.
Yeah, they only go for a minute, by the way, Sin of the Saint, so that they cut out after a minute. But thank you. We got that message. And don't worry, maybe the boys will come here to you. We're trying to see if we can do some tours from me going over there and them coming over here. So that'll happen in the future for sure. We have another one from Lauren. Sorry, go ahead.
Just so you know, go to Mexico first and then walk across the border, and they'll hand you like an envelope full of $15,000 and send you wherever you want in the country. and you can just fucking live here. It's fine. You don't need to worry about vaccinations or criminal records or anything.
Sweetie, I live here right now. This is where I'm in Las Vegas right now. I live in Las Vegas, Nevada. So all you got to do is show up at that airport. It's called Harry Reid International Airport, and you got a friend in me.
Wait a minute.
Now I'm confused.
There's a joke in there somewhere.
I'm saying I live in Las
Vegas. Also two messages.
Her dream is come to Las Vegas. I'll pick her up.
It is. I'm going to go there. She said, "Oh, that's sweet," and she's laughing too. So,
all right, well,
bright lights.
We need to get on with the show, boys. You're sweeping these guys off their feet sooner the Saints because of what they say is the accent, which is just Aussie to us, right? But here we go. Speaking of accents and assholes, we've got Lauren.
Look how racist Juanito's comment is. You do Bucklow and you don't know any Asian. How dare you? What
sorry, mister. Fuck you.
What kind of Asian, man?
All Asian.
Hello, you have the message.
You don't speak Oriental.
Hello, you have the message.
You don't speak Oriental. You know, how many different languages are in China? There's like a bunch of them, right? Just China alone. You know?
I don't know. I just eat Mandarin. But we've got Lauren. I'm going to just give her the opportunity to start. Here we go with the abuse
Here we
from
go.
fucking Lauren. I can't stand this bitch, but I'm going to play this shit anyway.
Today. You guys are amazing. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, AC, Elvis.
Hi, honey.
How are you boys doing? I missed you too.
Great.
I'm here to listen. Hopefully, you're going to go for a little longer. How's y'all's families? And I hope everyone's doing well.
We're great.
To the guy that's sitting to the right of you. What
That's
up?
all. Well, that's all we have time
Wow,
for.
she, she didn't tell you to go fuck off, and
He
she
cut
has
it
a
short.
follow-up message.
He cut it short.
And I just don't think I want to play it.
I'm pumped for today.
We
Let's
love
see,
Lauren. She's our favorite lady that hates
I'm
Rocksteady.
pumped.
I enjoy playing them. I'm going to play it. Here we go.
Sin, AC means that he has like an actual friend inside of him. So I would be careful if this guy is offering to pick you up from an airport late at night and saying, don't worry about vaccinations and a passport. That's called get ready to be abducted 101.
Jesus.
So she didn't abuse me in that. She started abusing you, AC. That's fucking
Look,
I love it.
Lauren, don't shut down AC's trafficking game. He's really making headway in that.
Yeah, dude. I'm trying to start a TLC show.
Yeah, he's trying to. You know how hard it is to get Caucasian women to be trafficked? Jeez,
Hello.
give him a break. He got one. He got him an Aussie finally.
Called sponsoring Aussies. Come on over.
Yeah.
Come on over. I'll pick you up from the airport. No papers, no questions.
No say.
No.
Yeah, don't go to Canada though. You don't want to go to Canada. That's fucking socialism nightmare up there.
Right, just come straight to Las Vegas. That's
You've
what you
seen
like.
Justin Castro. He's a crazy guy. I know he's a fellow Cuban there, AC, but he's a dickhead.
Put you up in the Bellagio.
Yeah.
Joey says he's on Fireside. He said, haha, Juanito is one of those guys that messes up lyrics like secret Asian man.
Secret Asian man.
Hello, you have the message.
Yeah. So.
Oh man, Buck Lau. I love Buck
Ask
Lau.
no questions, get told no lies, she says. Senator Saint. And another. Oh, we've got two in the bank here. We've got Juanito, and we'll roll them out and then we'll get back to the show. This is kind of like
I can't remember what we were talking about.
Who gives a fuck? I'm fucking coffeeed up. So here we go. We got Juanito first.
Yeah, there's a ton of Americans coming into Mexico working remotely, and then everything's cheaper for them, and it's making the prices kind of go up for them a little bit. And they're mad that they don't even speak Spanish. Oh, how the turntables!
Oh, how the turntables!
You want your mouth, mister? The special fried rice.
Yeah, I saw that dude went down and interviewed people in Mexico, and they were like, "How do you feel about the Americans?" Like, "Ah, fuck these people. We don't want them here. Go back to your own country, you sons of bitches." Yeah. Well, it's the problem is that weirdo lefty liberal lunatics went down there and expecting everybody to just bend over and to their every need and whatever, bend over backwards to welcome them. Fuck you, Americans. That's what happens when you go to other places. You act like a dickhead here, and you go somewhere else. They see that shit on the news.
Yeah,
exactly.
People are unaware of that concept. When in Rome, you do as the Romans, because
here they come. Fucking mouthful of French fries, fat as fuck, walking down the street.
No, not fat fuck. They go to the Mexican street taco guy and they're like, "Do you have any vegan fucking tacos, bro? Because I don't eat meat and shit like that." They're like,
"You have any tofurkey?"
Go to North Korea and eat some fucking rat stew, bitch. Yeah, goddamn comments.
That's right.
Oh shit! I bought a bit much there.
All
right. So
don't burn your lip, Rock, or your liver.
Yeah, I just spilled my coffee everywhere. That's
Excuse
good.
me, I don't have
All
a
right,
cough
so
button.
three in the bank here, guys, in the chamber. We're going to fire him out. We've got Senator Saint. We've got AJ in the house. I think one of the first time she's chiming into Front Candy. I'm not sure, but and then we've got Lauren.
Juanito Antonio Banderas is Spanish from Spain.
All right, here we go. Got Senator Saint.
Yeah, I run my own business from home. I'm an eyelash technician, so I work full time. I train every day. And I've got a 6-year-old son that I look after. So my time is pretty limited, but I'd definitely love to jump on one night and have a chat to you guys. Just casual. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
seemed like a
We'll
lot of
keep it
fun.
casual.
But peace. I'm gonna keep watching news, and yeah, I'm gonna get some sleep. But I'll be lurking in the background
Don't do that.
as I do.
I gotta say,
See you
man,
guys.
her son, right? You got to check out her videos on TikTok, right? Like her son, you know that thing where everyone goes around, they walk into a fucking room, right? And they'll be filming, they'll go, quick, get your shoes on, like to their son or their mother, or whatever. And they'll go, quick, there's a fight down the road. I need you to fight the son and stuff. Her son's like, oh, he's like, well, who am I gonna fight? He starts jabbing the air. He's like, oh, and he's like so fucking excited, bro. It's insane. I can't believe it, man. It's fucking funny as shit. And that video went viral for her as well. So yeah, well done. That's fucking funny. So all right, next one. We've got AJ. We've got AJ, Lauren, Joey, Juanito. Turn to the message show. Well, let's knock them out. Here we go.
Love it.
It's what the people want. This is what we're gonna give. Here we go.
Tiger penis.
Good morning, Shotgun Candy.
AJ.
What is
What's
up?
up, AJ?
Yeah.
It has been way too long.
AJ.
I know.
I'm not sure if you've already covered this, and I don't know. Maybe I read something about it in the Harvard Review, but I'm pretty sure
You don't
just
read.
laying eyes upon Rocksteady heals most ailments. So I think that's the best alternative medicine.
Thank you very much, baby.
And I don't think anyone is surprised that Joey Butts is the one that ate the paste. I think that's how he got his
exactly
his butt working so well.
Yeah, you got it.
Thank you, AJ. It's so wonderful to hear you coming to the show. Like, really, it's great. This is gonna, we're on weekly. You know, you can leave messages. You know, you can find us everywhere. So come back and visit us.
Thank you. That was amazing. That was a great
All right. we got them pouring in, guys. Here we go. We got Lauren.
Let's go.
I just never know what to expect from this chick. Here we go.
Oh, I love how Juan Rivera, Mr. Rivera, is just sticking with the you don't speak Asian. That's very Latino of you to just throw that out there. Also very like, I don't know, 60s American or maybe 50s American. Do you have a concentration camp in your yard? Are you collecting the Asians? Juan, I'm just asking for a friend. I'm pumped.
If you want to go truly authentically 1950s, you got to say Orientals, like AC said earlier.
Yeah.
Orientals.
Oriental.
Or Chinaman. Just call them all Chinaman.
All y'all Chinaman. My God.
Or just call them the Asian.
Yeah.
Hello, you have the message.
And the message is from Mr. Juanito. Here we go.
Wait, Antonio Banderas is a Spaniard? That lying son of a bitch.
I don't think he ever lied. He never said he was Mexican. He's from Spain, I believe.
Shouldn't have poured that last coffee. Shouldn't have.
I think it's just implied that anybody who speaks Spanish is Mexican. Because
Well, he was in a movie Once Upon a Time in Mexico, but
when I
got
moved,
to see the prequel, Once Upon a Time in Spain.
when I
moved to Mexico.
to the West Coast, I went from Cuban, right, to what kind of Mexican are you when I came out west?
What kind of Mexican? Are you like a corn tortilla or a flour tortilla? Like, what kind of question is that?
Right, exactly. It's like what exactly? Well, people who don't know are gonna be like, what kind of Mexican do you speak? It's all the same Mexican. I just gave up. I'm like, it's just Mexican. I'm from Guadalajara. You know, I just make some Guadalajara. It's a small town.
We got
I'm
Daz
from,
Cowbell.
Tequila
He's,
Laburo, Mexico is what I'm from. I speak Mexican.
Daz Cowbell in the house, man. One of our fucking good old friends, Daz Cowbell. Let's knock his message out.
What's up, Daz? We need more cowbell, man.
Hey, you guys. Good show. Hey, in the Old West, you had the traveling medicine shows. And it's basically like a covered wagon. They're peddling some cure-all. It's in a lot of movies, even like Wizard of Oz, you had that guy selling medicine. Or I like the one in Josie Wales, where the guy was trying to sell him some miracle cure or cleaning product. And, then Josie Wales spits on him and they clean up that, off his white suit. So, but those things were, a lot of times they were just cocaine, morphine, and alcohol kind of all mixed together, and ended up, I think they ended up killing people. Like, mothers give it to their baby or something that was sick, hoping this is going to help them, but it's pretty common back in the day.
Totally.
Pretty crazy.
Man, you give a baby cocaine, you're going to end up with a Hunter Biden as your son.
Gonna show up with some laptop. I had that. I actually had that really quick for later on, but Daz brought it up. Is that okay if I go into that a little bit?
Wait, you know what's funny about that? I can't remember.
Yeah. Go ahead. We just let you know that we've got a couple of messages there. We're just going to hold off so we can just punch a bit more info out in the show. And we'll get right back to you in just a second. So yeah, straight over to you, AC.
Yeah, you're talking about the traveling medicine man, right? The guy that he had to be traveling because he couldn't stay around and find out people find out they ripped him off and kill him.
1000%. You had to stay on the move because you needed to run away from the people that are like, wait a minute, I still got cancer.
Yeah,
right?
that snake oil didn't cure my wife's ugliness. Fuck you.
It just got me drunk for a little while, and I got some fucker.
Oh, that's funny. That's what I was going to say. B.B. King wrote his first song. It was the jingle for a product called Pepticon, and it was for old people. Pepticon sure is good. Pepticon sure is good. Something make you feel like you should, or something like that. That was the lyrics. But turns out it was like flying off the shelf, and he thought it was because of his jingle. But then he looked at it, and it was 80 proof. So it was just old people getting drunk off some geriatric medicine. Yeah. Oh yeah.
People be fucked up after the fucking ride. Pepticon. Yeah. Pepticon sounds like a heartburn and dyspeptic like convention.
Pepticon. Yeah. Well, Pepticon, it made the old people feel all peppy and stuff. It was geriatric. What do they call it? Tonic. It was a geriatric tonic, but it was just basically whiskey in a medicine bottle.
Whiskey with smashed up herbs. Yeah, exactly. And that's pretty much what a medicine show was, right? So it was a traveling truck. It was a horse. It was a wagon.
Gypsies.
They peddled miracle cures, right? What's the difference between these people and gypsies? The sale. They would patent medicines, right? And they would their products were pretty much a combination of medicine and entertainment, right? Kind of like a Barker, where they would stop in your town. You had nothing going on, you're poor as fuck. You got some ailments, and suddenly this fancy guy with a big mustache and a large truck, it's fancy as fuck, and he gets off and he opens up his wares and takes out like an awning, right? And then he brings down like a table, and he's got all his tonics and these old timey kind of things, and he's like, "Step right up. Let me tell you, we're gonna
some
cancer and AIDS all at the same time, right?" And all the
I don't think they had cancer and AIDS back in the Old West, but
Oh, they had cancer. Yeah, AIDS was a joke, but they had cancer.
Yeah.
One of them is an anti-cancer serum, actually. So, but it was
really
miracle elixirs, like you said, King, right? And the real term is snake oil, right? Like, that's where snake oil salesman came from.
Yeah, snake oil.
Mm-hmm. And it was a combination of storytelling and magic tricks and kind of like
and paying your son to walk up in crutches, and then he drinks it and he drops the crutches and starts dancing and shit.
My God, Pappy,
he's healed.
I never met a man before in my life.
Yeah, hello, random crippled kid. Come over here. That's the truth, man. Salesmanship. That's the only true religion, right?
Absolutely.
If 100%. You don't believe me, I got a book for sale on it. You can read it, all about it.
Mm-hmm. But they would rely on like the symptoms. Like they would realize what the symptoms were prevalent in each town, and they would make something that would be tailored to what people want, so that you're not going to show up and not sell anything. Well, I don't have that ailment. It's like, oh fuck, I just traveled like 20 miles via stagecoach to sell you some elixirs, and none of you have this ailment. So you had to do some research. You had to make sure that when you got there, it's like, oh, these people, really need this. And it was really just a pleasurable effect. And it was like jars filled with like alcohol, opium, cocaine, and then, herbs and things like that. It tasted crazy. And they would have memorable jingles, like you said, and they would use scare tactics, kind of like how you're watching CNN or Fox News. And then right after it shows you like a geriatric commercial. It's like, are you tired of feeling tired?
Brought to you by Pfizer.
Tired of feeling tired.
Tired of feeling tired. Then these elixirs are for you. Try Mr. McGillicuddy's anti-aging fucking, whatever. Fuck your wife better. And then you get drunk for a night because it's 80 proof. It's full of opium and cocaine and shit. And then he would he's like, all right, I hope everybody feels better with my magic elixir. He rides off into the sunset. You wake up the next day with a hangover. And you're like, wait a minute.
I wonder if that's, oh shit. I still got Fireside phone fell down. Sorry, Fireside.
See that?
I still got the cancers. So that's basically what it is. And
I got the cancers, and now I got I'm itchy, and I got the munchies and the shakes because that guy had me on fucking.
I'm coked out with opium.
Yeah.
But I'm
speaking of the shakes, guys. Think condoms are a drag?
Yeah.
Well, have you ever tried crocodile dung before? as a contraceptive. So in ancient Egypt, the contraceptive of choice was crocodile dung. Dried dung was inserted into the vagina, the idea being that it would soften as it reached body temperature to form an impenetrable barrier. Other contraceptive pessaries used back in the day included tree sap, lemon halves, cotton, wool.
See, I can see a lemon half. You cut that.
Yeah, me
sucker in
too.
half,
I
it
thought that's a
kinda
great
look like a
idea. Yeah,
helmet.
plug that
Yeah.
thing up. Yeah, exactly.
What keeps it on though? You could...
sea sponges and elephant dung.
Now,
yeah,
they thought that shoving crocodile shit in their hooch was better than having a baby, I guess.
And elephant shit too.
Now, what year did men come up with the idea of just pulling out?
See, a man will fuck anything, obviously, and everything. Yeah, anything and everything.
I'm fucking Egyptian mummy with elephant shit up her vagina.
Everything's a glory hole when you're a guy. Everything.
Yeah. Except some of them don't talk back.
Yeah, like a donut. You ever fucked a nice blueberry donut?
I want to know where the logic comes in that
I always eat
it's
that strawberry
specifically
jelly.
crocodile
Put that on a
dung
rag.
or elephant dung and not anything else dung. Why not anything else?
Depends on how big the chick is,
Why don't you eat dog shit? Will that fucking contraception? Dog shit doesn't work.
What if a girl shoved rabbit shit up there the first time around, and then sucker went to go get it back? Hey, I wasn't done with that.
Well, the thing is, rabbit shit has this thing around it called cecum.
Like that rabbit's trying to castrate that woman. No, he's just trying to get his shit back.
Let me get my shit back.
He's hungry. Leave him alone.
God damn, we got like 2, 4, 6.
You think that
8.
like in Egypt they'd use camel shit or like,
9.
Cat shit or something? I guess the Nile crocodiles are pretty scary.
I guess so. We got 9 in the chamber, boys.
Blow
9.
through 'em, man. Blow through 'em.
Yeah,
We're
we're gonna
running
have
out
to.
of time,
We're gonna
though,
have to.
guys.
Shotgun candy. 9 in the chamber.
Spend some attention. Here we go.
Hit
We've
it.
been running for an hour and a half already, almost.
When I met the kid's dad's family here in Massachusetts, and it was like the holidays or some shit. And I'll preface this with that they're Caucasian. And they said to me, they were like, so what do your people do for the holidays? And I was like, my people? I was like, I mean, I'm from Brooklyn, so, and they're like, well, but because you're not American. I said, what do you mean? Puerto Ricans are Americans. And I said, we don't really do anything different other than our food has flavor. Ooh. And maybe we dance a little bit and there's some Bacardi. I was like, what the fuck? Like, do these people think we're like cutting chickens' heads off and like rubbing blood on us and around a fire with like sticks? I mean, my people, Puerto Ricans are Americans. Caucasians, y'all are the immigrants.
She wants to start a race war.
You want to start that? We'll start that conversation. That's on a different show right there. But no, I was going to say, like, after that person insulted you, did you pull a knife on him and push him in front of the subway like a true Puerto Rican New Yorker?
Get on the tracks, motherfucker.
Yeah. Take his wallet and shove him in front of the subway.
Take his wallet. You have to take his wallet first.
And then she went old school and stole his hubcaps, if they even still have those. When I was a kid, that's what everybody in New York. No, don't park in New York. They'll steal your hubcaps. But they don't do that because cars don't have those. Never mind.
What, 3 from Joey? I'm going to knock them out. Here we go.
So, yeah, he's Hispanic. Aren't you Mexican? You speak Mexican?
Yeah.
I don't know why when we were young, we had a little green bottle in the medicine cabinet, and I swear that thing was there. I wouldn't be surprised if it's still in there. My dad's house. It was called salve. Good old salve. That's all I remember my grandma would say. It's good old salve. This is good stuff. Like it would cure any ailments or whatever you needed it for. Tastes like crap.
I don't think you're supposed to drink salve.
Don't do the crocodile dung thing for cancer. So that's a total joke. The guy tricks. I know who you're talking about, dude. Somebody tried to get that. It was disgusting, and I thank God I was the guinea pig for everybody else.
Yeah,
because it doesn't work.
That's how you know.
Quite frankly, it's a dirty trick. So don't trust anyone that tells you that. Don't do it.
You're taking the tongue and you're taking the head of your penis and are you sticking it down the urethra?
No, I don't think you pack. I don't think you pack the barrel. I think you I think you put it in.
You pack the chamber.
I think it's for her. You shove it up there, and then
Yeah,
no
you
guy
shove
wants to
it.
sleep with
You
it.
shove it up her pussy, and that's what
So
does it.
Yeah, so it makes like a diaphragm of crocodile feces.
You plug it and squeeze it and ram it in, so it plugs up the ovary orifice, and then.
Well, I guess you could probably
No babies.
probably put it on top and then shove it up in there.
Maybe.
one shot, one kill kind of idea.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a good way of contraceptive, but I think the Greeks created another way, was up the bum, no babies, is what we say here in Australia.
Oh, I thought they were just hairy and gross.
And then if it's up the bum, no babies, you can double the type of people you can fuck. I'm saying,
ladies and gentlemen,
you can.
you just let yourself go,
Training.
and you won't have to worry about it. Nobody will want to sleep with you. And the ones that you have to pay, they won't ever get you pregnant or whatever.
Me.
If you guys want to learn more about ancient gladiators and the way they trained, please check out our last episode. Well, our couple of episodes ago, we did gladiators, and we went in depth into exactly how they trained. So,
well, that one's especially good for anybody who has their sexuality in their bio as questioning. Go listen to that show. You're gonna love that shit.
By Curious Gladiators.
Yeah. If you have your pronouns listed in your headlines, then go listen to that, because you're definitely teetering that direction.
That's a shit, baby. That's a shit, baby.
All right, let me punch these messages, guys, because they're building up. So we got Worm. We got
pronouns
3
with
here.
a question mark at the end.
I'm the type of Mexican to eat a flour tortilla in the morning and a corn tortilla at night.
Oh,
yeah. Wait, what do you mean? What kind of Mexican? Just kidding. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, but there's no way I can fuck my wife better. There's just no way.
It's your tonic.
One more.
What the fuck is going on in ancient Egypt? Crocodile shit in the snatch? All right.
McGillicuddy.
Cool. Elephant shit? Makes sense. All right, I see a theme. What's next? Giraffe shit? Not a shocker.
I know. Up the bum, no babies is the way I go. Instead of.
Well, if you're doing this,
yeah.
if you're gonna do the shocker, AC, you got brown on pink. Never mind.
The brown wing shirt.
It's
So
two
we
in
got
the stink and two in the stink on that
up
one.
the butt. It's all fun games till your butthole falls out. That's what Video Girl says. I wouldn't know.
Ooh, prolapse.
Yeah.
That's a
right, so
prolapse. If you're really good at it. If you're not good at it, it's an amateur lapse.
We've got
this way.
The shocker. I've done it so many times.
You lie.
6-pack too.
No, it's one. No, it's like, isn't it like that? No.
Two in the
Yeah, like that.
Two in
the
the
one in the
stink.
No, you're doing.
Yeah,
that's
two in the
if you're staying. Well, in Australia,
I just do that like fucking like Star Wars style. Doesn't
in Australia,
matter.
it's that way.
Full Vulcan. Full Vulcan in that.
Well, that's you know what they say, AC. If the shocker don't rock,
I gotta say a story here. It just came like this is a fucking joke that has gone on, and it's a true story. I was with this chick, man. I'm not even gonna say her name. If she fucking hears this, she'll know. And she's I can't even say the job she is, but anyway,
her name was Lisa Nielsen.
I keep forgetting she's meant to chime in each week. But anyway,
so
I'm younger and I'm in the back of the car and I'm fucking getting ready to bang this bird, right? And she says she wanted some digits, so I'll give her some digits. And so sticking a finger, and she said she wanted another one, so I'm like, and another one. And she goes, stick another one. I'm like, okay, 3. I'm thinking to myself, fuck, I'm only a young lad, right? So I'm like, god damn, she asked for another one. So I'm stuck like fucking my half hand in there, right? And as I'm fucking ramming her with this thing, she has the nerve to turn around and she goes, am I tight? I was thinking, my god, no, you're not fucking tight here. You're fucking loose as a fucking factory door. No, you're not tight.
Did you when you said no, did it echo?
Why was it important for her to know?
Am I tight?
There's some guy with a miner's helmet on there going, throw a rope.
I was so afraid I had to tie a plank across the side of my ass so I didn't fall in. Yeah.
My God. I mean,
true story.
Important to her.
Oh man.
Why did she need to know that? Like,
I don't know.
I was tell you
my
why,
jaw dropped, and it was still smaller than the opening. You know,
your whole fist in it.
I can tell you why. It's because they have no way to. I mean, every time you take a leak, you know how well endowed you are or not, right? They have no idea. There's
not.
no gauge that they can put up there. Like, hey, you know what? All right, that's fine. That's 14 centimeters. That's okay, acceptable. But like,
Whew,
you know,
true
ladies,
story, man.
ladies, you're lucky that we don't bust your balls about that like you do men. Like, oh yeah, well you have a tiny dick. That's what women always say that when you break up. Your dick's so small.
Who says that? To you?
Women when you split up with them. Well, when they try to cut you down as a man, that's it. They always go for that. Like your balls smell weird.
That I've heard. I've never heard the small dick, but I've heard that one.
Well, you've never broken up with a mean, crazy woman then.
I've broken up with a few crazies. Yeah,
I know exactly how to get you. Your dick is so small. Every time
that's all they have. When they have nothing else going on, you're like, yeah, well, you know, you're
my dick isn't small. Your snatch is extremely wide.
I'll be like, well, your snatch is huge, and you have unusual titty sweat underneath your bra. How about
and you
that?
look more like your uncle than you do your dad. Just saying.
Oh, shit, we lost all the listeners on fucking TikTok, I think, except for one. That's
Except
great.
for those West Virginia people just popped up.
One
and they're like,
dedicated fucking listener. You go for whoever you are.
He's talking about incest again. Let's listen.
Oh damn, we got messages piling up, boys. I got to crack them. I got to crack them in the head.
Pop 'em
We
out,
got two
'cause
from Lauren. Here
We're
we go.
running out of time, fellas.
All right, let's get quick.
Why is it going into the woman's vagina and not like being hardened on the dude's dick? You know, like why
So
is it always
sexist.
that we end up getting the literal shit end of things? You know,
No,
the
no, not
fucking
always.
patriarchy has been running rampant for entirely too long, ladies. What are we
Okay,
gonna do about
Cleopatra.
it? Huh? Sorry, I got away from you.
It's all right.
Just discuss that while you're making me a sandwich, will you?
Fight the power.
Double
Make
buttered and
yourself
toasted.
Go on the dick instead of inside of women's pussy.
I want to cut on an angle. I like diamonds, I don't want it to cut in half.
We're going to follow up from Lauren.
Well, you don't drink the Solve. It was in a green tin, Joey. You can't drink that shit. You're supposed to rub it on things. See, my grandmother was like a bruja.
Don't tell him
And
that.
so and that means like a witch, you know, or a healer. And she used to make like a sulfur paste, and she didn't believe in Band-Aids. She would put that sulfur paste. She had like sandals on one day with this nice dress, and she had busted her big toe. And we were like, Grandma, why do you have electrical tape and sulfur paste on your big toe? And she said, because they're just as good as a Band-Aid.
There you go.
Yeah, she's right about that, man. That's a job site Band-Aid right there. McDonald's napkins and duct tape. That's how every working man makes a Band-Aid.
So it looks like you might be glitching on Fireside. Let me know and clap it up if you guys can, if it got better, because Joey says we're glitching worse than Lauren's bowels.
I have a feeling. I mean, it might be, but it could also be Joey's phone. He has a few issues sometimes. I'm not sure. He wrote me a message. I couldn't attend to it during that because I'm feeling a little drunk. All right, here we go. We got 3 from Juanito. The short ones.
Let's go.
Another weird alternative medicine. If you suck dick, apparently you could get some coke, and they temporarily cures your, the itch that you're feeling.
He's got to follow up.
Might get monkeypox though. You got to look out.
Someone's projecting.
Yeah, back then too, they would just knock you the fuck out and perform shit. Thank God for anesthesia. Holy shit.
And lastly,
Lauren is from Brooklyn and lives in Massachusetts. That explains a lot.
So you're right. Could you imagine being, to his point, could you imagine like instead of giving you anesthesia, they give you cocaine? Like, you know what I mean? They would be like, here you go. Here's some coke. However you would administer it. Here's some sniff it, whatever. And then lay down. You're like fucking coked out of your mind and you're getting fucking sliced up. Isn't that the opposite effect of what you want? Give me whiskey. I don't want fucking coke. That's crazy.
I agree. Yeah, how are we going for time? Sorry, you take control here. I'm a little like
I'm
pepped up on
running out
caffeine
of
or
steam,
whatever you
man.
call it.
I'm running out of steam. I don't know how much more we can talk about. Oh, shit.
Well, I've got,
Fireside fell over again. God damn it.
I've got four from Joey. I've got a couple more to go over. I'm sure you do too, AC, and then we can wrap it up, huh?
Yeah,
Sure.
let's pop a couple more messages and we'll get through this.
All right, let's do Joey's here.
The first time too, I had all this, got all this advice from my buddies, and oh yeah, dude, use one finger, then use 2 fingers. I got so damn confused, I ended up just poking the girl right in the eyes like Curly did, like with the Three Stooges, and that doesn't work. Don't do that if you're trying to get to any base other than, first, because she'll leave. Oh, thank you, Lauren. Appreciate that. You're supposed to rub it on stuff.
Yeah, don't tell him that, man. He'll be rubbing it forever.
Oh yeah, by the way, my grandmother was an evil succubus too, but she's a small witch or a healer. She was a witch. She worshipped the devil, or she could heal you.
And last one.
All right, we'll have you snort this cocaine up your nose before we saw your arm off. Okay. The guy's like, yeah, man, it was such a good battle, dude. Such a good battle. You should have seen all of us. Yeah, man. But oh man, that hurt. But yeah, you should have seen it, dude. When we were like go in battle, it was almost like we were all dancing together in one's. Ow! Hold on.
He just turns into Charlie Sheen all of a sudden. It's just like or Tom Arnold from the 80s. Yeah, man.
I got some shit to hit.
Oh man.
Sorry, go ahead, AC.
Go for it, AC.
I got some shit to hit.
My attention span's going right now. Don't worry about that.
Okay, how many messages do we have? We're about an hour.
No, I think we're out of messages except for one more. It's a message that's written from Video Girl, and she says, "Ask Elvis and AC if they like Imagine Dragons."
My daughter does.
I don't get.
I think it's a band called Imagine Dragons.
It's a band called Imagine Dragons.
I think I like 2 songs from them, but I think the safe thing to say is that I wouldn't buy a concert ticket unless I was taken. But I like 2 of their songs.
Like Liam Neeson.
I'm a little bit heavier than that. I'm a little bit more like Meshuggah than Imagine Dragons. But yeah, I'll take it. I mean, I love live music.
Okay. She's followed up saying, "Imagine dragging these nuts across your face. Love you guys."
Oh, you son of a bitch.
She got you fucking good.
Oh man, got me
just
good.
ban her from the chat.
You know what? Do not follow. Not fit. Fuck.
Yeah, that was good.
That was great.
That was good. I liked it.
Thank you. So check this out. Back in the day, we had something called smoke enemas. Tobacco smoke enemas were considered a successful treatment for cholera and were recommended as an alternative remedy to opium. The exact procedure varied. In some of the instances is like a pint of boiling tobacco infused water and administered into the intestine. So it was even reported that hundreds of lives
boiling
by the tobacco.
You say boiling water in your asshole? That's not going to be good.
Boiling tobacco water in your ass.
You will definitely forget about your heroin problem if somebody puts boiling tobacco water in your butt.
Suddenly, I'm not addicted to cocaine.
Suddenly,
I'm addicted to dick.
Suddenly, I think I need a maggot shoved up my ass.
Suddenly, I feel like being a gladiator.
I need to train. I'm training.
It's hot in here.
It's fucking hot.
It's like a steam room in your ass all of a sudden.
You guys heard of chloroform?
Yeah.
I have.
What's chloroform for? Just what everyone knows about
first dates.
Right? Putting them, dragging them back into a closet. Right?
Oh, I know those.
I've only known chloroform to be on movies where they knock someone the fuck out so they can take advantage from somehow.
I'll tell you what, they used to treat asthma with it, and there's an article.
Did they really?
Yeah, it's they used to treat with chloroform. They relieved all symptoms of asthma. This belief was eventually a result in deaths of patients and overdosed and had asthma attacks as a result of the chloroform. So imagine, hey, medicine, trial and error. Some people died.
Whoops, we killed 50 people. Oh well.
Sorry, we thought the opposite happened.
Yeah.
And they, instead of just being charged for rape, they'll become necrophiliacs.
Right.
Yeah.
Inadvertent necrophiliacs.
There you go.
Inadvertently.
I did miss 2 messages, sorry, from Daz Cowbell, and I don't know how long one of them is sitting there. It looks like quite a while. Sorry, Daz, because you're setting him to the Rocksteady one when it should be Shotgun Candy, sir. But I'm going to play them anyway because I've come across them.
Yeah,
hang on. Oh, no, it's the last one only. Sorry. I don't think it's late.
And if you guys remember the Michael Jackson, Paul McCartney video, I think it was "Say, Say, Say." They were basically they were conning people, right? Paul McCartney was selling the miracle muscle elixir,
Yeah,
so you become a strong man.
Yep.
And Michael Jackson would be out in the crowd, and then they would have a scam going. So that was really based on true things that happened in the past. They would claim everything with this magic elixir, magic potion, magic cure all.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny how they do it now because it used to be like, oh, it'll cure all these things, but now it's like on the pharmaceutical commercials, they're like, it'll cure this one thing, but it might give you 150 other problems.
Very good.
It's like the opposite.
Of course, we will realize that why sell? First of all, there's no money in the cure. Okay. Second of all, we realize that the more ailments and the more people are afraid, the more people won't use the earth to homeopathize themselves, right? Or if that's a word, right? To use homeopathy to get better. So we're living scared, and we are constantly fed bullshit about like, oh, if you have this, then you can take this, and if try whatever the fucking may give you ulcers, may cause sudden death. Like, are you kidding me? Like, I saw one yesterday that was literally like 4 minutes long of things that it could do to you, but the result of what it did was like this tiny little like used with like other things, like you already had to be on medication to get this other medication. It's reliant on it, and then it's like
injection.
It's crazy.
To cure all the side effects from this pill, eat this pill.
Right.
Or it's like just don't eat the first one, you'll be fine.
We just realized, just like hammers, right? You buy a hammer now, it's like you got to buy a hammer next year. But back in the day, you bought a hammer. That's the last hammer you're buying. That's a well-made hammer. But now it's like, oh, fucking, just throw it away. We'll get you a new hammer at Home Depot. These things have to churn and burn. Same shit with pharmaceuticals.
That's why they make cell phones to fucking take a shit after a year and a half. You got to get a new one every time.
That's right.
It's like, I'm an Android 11 or some shit, and it's like, wow, the new phones need an Android 12 and blah blah blah. Bullshit. Fuck you, throwaway culture.
That's right.
Make something one time, make it last.
Rock, you said you had a couple more.
I do. I have another one here, and I'm not sure how you pronounce this one. If it's Clysters or Clysters, Clysters.
Just make up an Aussie slang word for it.
Zibby zobbies.
Clysters.
Clystos.
Clysters. Okay, so clysters is the archaic word for enemas, and they're thought to have been used since ancient times. So they were particularly fashionable from the 17th through to the 19th centuries. Wealthy people used to use them to treat constipation, which enemas can help, as well as a variety of other complaints from which they are useless. Sorry, I'm a little cocked at the moment.
I know college kids use that to cure being sober. They shove whiskey up their ass and shit.
That's right.
Vodka enemas, butt chugging they call
they
it.
cure themselves from being drunk by shoving whiskey up their ass.
No, cure themselves from being sober.
They're trying to get.
Okay.
Yeah, they're just
trying to get drunk. Okay.
Well, your intestinal walls are like 90% absorbent of whatever.
Yeah.
People get high.
You shelve things up there.
Instead of
so a typical
crush the pill.
I know this gay guy. He had so many dicks up his ass, he became a dick.
Asshole.
A typical cloister might contain warm mixed water with salt, baking soda, or soap. Some doctors added coffee, bran, herbs, honey, or chamomile to the mix. In high society, enemas became enormously popular, with aristocratic taking several scented enemas a day. During this time on the throne, Louis XIV of France is said to have had more than 2,000 enemas. That's one loose ass, if you ask me.
That guy just loves shit up his ass. That's all.
Yeah. I just want to have an enema. Bring those dicks over here.
Kind of
bring the honey. Bring the chamomile. Bring the herbs. Bring the
cocaine
bran.
in
Bring the coffee, and shove it all in.
And get that big African guy.
Where's Mr. Bombastic? I'm right here, guys.
You're right.
It's funny though, because they say that if you do the enemas too often like that, it's really bad for you because it flushes out the bacteria and shit that's supposed to be in your gut. Lauren knows all about shit. She'll tell us about this.
She's literally a gut expert. Like she's literally like no bullshit.
You can't be squirting salt water up your ass every other day. It ain't no good.
If you are having troubles taking shits or have any questions about gut health, please follow Lauren Angelit Rohacek.
Yeah, you pronounce it correct. I think you're the only one on the planet Earth besides your family that can pronounce it correct.
Yeah, absolutely. Speaking of enemas, if you guys want to know a little bit more about enemas,
sure.
Well, what we talked about. Actually, let's go into milk transfusions. Have you guys heard of milk transfusion?
Is that like when the women rub their breasts together?
I came across something with that. I'm not sure what it was right now, and I can't find it in my notes because there's just too many. But go ahead, tell us.
Yeah. Well, milk transfusions. I don't know if anybody saw Game of Thrones. I'm a big Game of Thrones fan, and they had something in that show called Milk of the Poppy, right? So it was like milk. Thank you.
Milk of the poppy. That's opium.
But yeah, right. So it's like basically heroin milk. And then like when you were really bad, or were you were on the cusp of dying, or if you were in a lot of pain, if you were about to, back in the day, they couldn't really sew you up. They didn't know what's going on. So it was a metaphor for, kind of like getting you drugged up. So also in Clockwork Orange, there was this milk that got you fucked up. Same kind of thing.
Adrenochrome. They had adrenochrome in the milk.
Right. Adreni milk. So in the late 19th century, milk was believed to be the perfect substitute for blood. So people thought that if you had enough milk, you didn't need any blood. That's normal. And the fatty, oily qualities would become the white blood cells. So just because the milk was white, and specifically cow's milk, I would imagine, because it was white, people thought, oh, I'll drink this and I'll get white blood cells from that because of color, right? If I eat something, I am that. Or if I eat something, I gain the power of it. That's
medieval thoughts.
Exactly.
I'm a milky tiger dick. Look at me.
Look at my milky tiger dick. However, while a few instances of this procedure were successful, many resulted in death. So even though people died, they continued to do it because fucking I'm right? I'm not going to be wrong. And in one instance, the injection of milk dropped the patient's blood immediately to the point where they had to be resuscitated with a combination of morphine and whiskey. That's what I'm talking about.
There you go. Doc, I got the milk blood. Doc, I need some more booze.
I need some more baby.
Just like every fucking vein is just
Did they give
intravenously being injected.
You think they give chocolate milk to black guys?
And strawberry milk to gingers?
Yeah.
Damn. What do you call them? Rangas? You think they give strawberry
rangas?
A ranga. Oh, yeah, freaking ranga.
If you're a dirty little ranga, put your hand up.
Drink a strawberry milk, you ranga.
Come on, Fanta Pants. Put that fucking hand up.
Trying to be Australian so bad. Hey, TikTok, what's going on?
Yeah, it's all right. A lot of them dropped off. I think they were just purely disgusted by our show. But it doesn't matter.
Or tired or whatever.
Oh my God, what is this?
Well, I think to wrap the show up, non-Western medicine is weird, but not as weird as Western medicine because we got all kinds of shit that we eat that the doctors tell us. Your diet has a lot to do with how well you are.
Sure.
Certainly
a lot of
does.
people. If you take your pet to the vet, the vet, and be like, "Hey, this is wrong with him." What's the first thing that the vet asks you? Well, what are you feeding him? How does he eat? But we don't. Our doctor never asks us that. You could be 450 pounds and go to the doctor and be like, "Oh, my knees hurt," and he'd be like, "Well, we'll give you this medicine for that." Instead of going like, "You should probably shed like close to 300 pounds."
Right. But then again,
what are your eating habits? I go to McDonald's 5 times a day.
But if you tell them that, think about it this way: if you tell them
that's a free cure right there.
They won't need you anymore.
Exactly.
So,
like you said, there's no money in the cures, only in the treatment. Which I believe a lot of our ailments could be cured at home with common sense. And if you have a chocolate cake, maybe eat a small piece. Don't eat the whole fucking thing. And then you might not have diabetes later in life. You know what I mean?
Diabetes.
I got me the diabetes. I had to get my foot lopped off because of bad circulation.
I ain't got no diabetes.
Yeah, when you're so fat that the blood loses its way, it can't even find these directions.
Hello, you have the message.
We have a couple from Joey Butts as we close out the show. I'm gonna knock him on the head. Here we go.
Heard that people are using ancient Eastern medicine as an alternative to Western medicine, which actually makes you feel better. You're like, yeah, okay. In China, they eat everything that exists on the planet. Okay, so maybe every once in a while something might act like feel like it worked to help you, curb your symptoms of your cold. Like, oh yeah, Here, eat this poisonous berry along with this feces from a goose. And, you know, what happens is you'll get so damn sick and throw up so much that the cold that you have won't even seem like you have the cold.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because you'll be too busy getting absolutely horrendously fucking nauseous and throwing up everywhere.
Right.
That's exactly it. Yeah. I mean, he's right. He's right about that. That's a humorous way to look at it, but that's absolutely correct.
Yeah.
It's like oh, you feel bad? Well, sleep as long as you can. You know, if you wake up. What's up, Punky? How you doing?
Punky's just joining TikTok.
Where's Jordy been? I missed that.
Jordy's dealing with a few things at the moment, so he'll be offline for a few days in general. Yeah.
All
right. What's up, Skunk Gang? Any of the Skunk Gang that tunes in? How you doing?
Yeah.
That's right. Punky, thanks for the roses. Appreciate that. All right, guys, we're wrapping up the show. Sorry, I'm a little cockeyed today.
You're doing great. You look great.
Yeah. Do I? Yeah. People say that. No, you don't look drunk. I'm a little bit wasted today, right? I am.
Perfect.
Hoping I'm going to go back and listen to this tomorrow when I'm more sober and hopefully come out all right. Okay.
And marvel at how incredible we are.
Yeah. I'm going to let you finish off the show today. Go ahead.
Oh wow.
Well,
okay.
Yeah.
Elvis. Well. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining us.
Fuck you.
I got it. Throw it in the fire, baby. Thank you so much for joining us on this week on Shotgun Candy. We are ecstatic that you guys come and join, and you guys put your thoughts and your messages on our chat, and we're able to read them. And something so unique is to be able to play these messages for you guys and be able to interact. And I think it makes the show super dynamic, and I think we're where we want to be. King, where can they find you if they wanted to know more about King?
Just find me on Shotgun Candy everywhere. Don't go anywhere else. Don't go to any platforms that won't allow me to be a creator.
Cool. So
you know who you are, Fireside.
Will not be named. He named it.
No, I fucking name it. I ain't no pussy. I'll call it out, man.
I got you.
If there's a spade, I'm gonna be like, that's a fucking spade right there. I'll be like, well, it's a dark card that has numbers on it. No, it's a fucking spade. You're a spade, Fireside. Dig your own grave.
The truth is, at the end of the day, King, we've always got Rumble, and that's what.
That's where we're gonna go. We're gonna embrace the people that embrace us, which like freedom and free speech, and people being real and honest and true. And there's no corporate sponsors telling us to talk about shit.
Until we get corporate sponsors, in which case we will definitely talk about stuff.
Then I'll stay in my lane.
Yeah, then I'll find a lane to stay in. Yeah, I'll be like, no, actually, you know what? If corporate sponsor wanted to curb our conversation, I'd say fuck off. I ain't doing this for money yet.
Yes.
No, you know what? I just want to be.
I want to say a
special
shout out to Punky on TikTok. How you doing? Where we've been? We've just been offline. We've been gathering things together. We've been on Shotgun Candy here tonight, but I know it's late over there in the Eastern States. It's like, what's the time? It's like 2 a.m. over there. So
wow,
thanks for even just dropping in to listen to us. Appreciate that.
Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. And Rock, where can they find you if they wanted to know more about the Rocksteady and the Rocksteady?
You can find me on Google Rocksteady, ROCSTEDI, and then you pick where the fuck you want to see us, and you'll find us there.
Start looking for us on the Brave browser. Get that up there.
Can I just ask anyone new here? No, actually, stop. Hold it for a second.
Hold up.
We want some help here.
Whole time.
We want some help. Shotgun Candy boys want some help. We've been doing this show for half a year now, I think. Right, about half a year. Oh, right, spot on. 24 weeks.
24 weeks, yeah.
Right, and we want your help because we need you to share the shit out of the show. We just don't need you to share it. And we don't need you to show the little share buttons. That's all fucking great. But we want you to grab the fucking link, go find your favorite show from us and send it to a friend and say, you have to listen to this. And you have to send it to another friend. Please help these boys fucking grow. That's what we want. We want us to share that fucking shit out there. Share the love because I just want to see this thing grow a little bit more.
At this point, some of our haters are sharing more than some of the people that actually.
Hey, I want to give a special shout out to the haters. Thank you for hitting the replays because you guys just keep adding those fucking numbers and taking these speeches and talking about the shit everywhere else. Your hate speech being spread is bringing more attention to us, baby. So thank you so much. I'm going to give you a big fucking love peck on the cheeks, bitch. That's right.
Keep on hating, baby. We love it.
Yeah. So we'll catch you next week. We really, really love doing this show for you. And we, of course, suggestions are always open. Let us know through our various means of communication what you want to hear in the future. If you guys want to be a part of it in that way and let us know what kind of topics you want us to cover, we'll definitely include you as a producer credit for letting us know, just like Das Cowbell did that one time. And We got when was it Juanito who told us about Tyson and all that stuff. So he's all.
No, that wasn't Juanito. That was Uncle Eddie, man.
Uncle Eddie, sorry.
Uncle Eddie.
Uncle Eddie.
That was,
Yep. Yeah, all the Riveras.
Uncle Eddie, fucking massive shout out to you, brother. You are just like one awesome, dedicated fucking friend that's here, as well as others. I'm not going to name any names because I'm a little bit cocked at the moment, but he's one of them for sure.
Yeah. Well, anyway, any parting thoughts here for the crowd? We just made it right to our 2-hour mark.
I'm going to get something to eat. I'm going to get something to eat and start studying.
I think I should really get some food too.
Let's get a let's do a listener, a friend fan topic next week. Everybody say something. Tell us what you want. Even if you suggested one before and we did it or didn't do it, we'll take it. Somebody give us one. Give us an idea so we can study and get real deep into it this week.
Yeah, something get.
Don't worry about if it's. Don't worry about it if you think it's a funny subject, because we'll just talk about it. We'll make it, funny as we can if we want to.
Hunky,
we'll
we've done some prank calls. You go to my YouTube channel and scroll down. You'll find right towards the start there was some prank calls that I think the King and myself had done.
It's kind of hard to do a prank call now because
not on Shotgun Candy, but on other shows we've done before. So you can check it out there. Yeah. She's writing on TikTok. Sorry.
We might end up doing a different show in the evening sometimes, but. It just depends on the time, because the history of sex. Yeah,
I mean, like someone got horny once way back when, and it just here we are.
Well, it was an apple, and somebody ate it.
What I hear from that, I don't hear the history of sex. What I hear is sexual deviance part 2.
Ooh, maybe I think who wants to hear that? Sexual Deviance part 2, because part 1 was pretty fucking good.
Yeah,
we can talk about
that. That was our second.
We had some claps on Fireside for that.
Yeah, clap it up, guys. Thank you.
What are we doing? Are we ending it?
Yeah, let's get out of here, man.
All right, let's see you all later. Thanks for dropping in. I'm gonna get some rest.
My name is AC. You can find me at my link tree. If you go over to the Twitch, I have a link tree right there. It takes you to everything I do. DJ sets on station head to stuff here with Shotgun Candy, visual radio. So excited to see you guys next week. Let us know what you guys want to hear, and we love you. This is why we do it. So we'll see you next week.
Peace out on all the platforms. TikTok, Fireside, and the rest over here. Twitch,
see you
YouTube,
later.
And all that. Adios. All right, I'm going to end this one here.
You're hilarious. Real time. Are you okay, buddy?